Emma gamers, welcome in. It is Cinco de Mayo. I didn't even realize that. I'm not gonna lie, I did not realize it was that, but it is that. Welcome in gamers. Happy Monday. Monday 5th of May, Cinco de Mayo. Unfortunately, I do not have any drinks. That's a lie. I actually have quite a few drinks, but I don't know. I don't think I'll be drinking tonight. I've been loving my water diet. But how are we doing, everybody? Where's my things? Apologies for the delay. Had a bit of a technical issue, but we vibing. Dude, I am having a technical issue IRL. Where's my camera? Okay, that's another technical issue. No, okay, we're good. I'm having another technical issue in real life in that I don't have heat. No, wait, I don't have gas. I don't have heat to cook with. They turned off my gas because they thought that there was like a leak or something downstairs. And now I don't have gas, and they're not going to be here to fix it until Thursday. So I can't cook. I cannot cook. They're literally not letting me cook. Not until Thursday, at least. It's messed up. It's actually messed up. It was so bad that I was in the middle of cooking when they turned off the gas, so I had to throw out a whole chicken, a whole little chickie. I had to just throw it out because it was half raw and half cooked, so I couldn't store it. It was the worst. But how are we doing, everybody? The Unknown, thank you so much for being first. Lisa School, thank you so much for being second. Nicholas Cole Gaming, thank you for being third. Chain Scale V, Clarkwork Orange, thank you for not being first. How is everybody doing right now? Still at work? Dude, if you quit your job, you could watch like whenever you want. Just think about that. Let him cook. Hello, hate that for you. It is the worst. Luckily, my family is very supportive, and they brought me a ton of already cooked food that could just be microwaved, and I went to get groceries, and it's literally just a bunch of canned food. So thankfully, I have that at least. Thankfully, I have that at least, and the radiator heat, like the gas for that, I guess it's fine. Like it warms up, which was a concern of mine, but it thankfully works now. It's just a matter of waiting. It's just a matter of waiting, unfortunately. What about your water? My water's still hot. The water, I'm pretty sure, I'm more confident that this radiator is powered by steam. Like it's a water-based radiator. I'm assuming it's an electric because I still have hot water. The only thing I do not have is a stove that works. Which again sucks, but it is what it is. I just had a lot of stuff to prepare. That is the Apex Legends Nessie. Watch this. I kind of miss Apex Legends sometimes, but then I remember how badly it's being run, and then that kind of lowers my any sort of hype I have to returning to the game. For example, they just recently had a bunch of layoffs, and in one of those layoffs, the creator of a new character that is coming out for the game, that creator of that character got laid off the day before. Games industry is tough, and that is partially why I left that industry. I went to, for those of you that don't know, I went to college for game design, and then I saw, this was back in like 2016, 2017, and I saw, like, I already knew how rough it was in the games industry, specifically like big games, and so I decided to go more of like a small studio indie route. And even then, that's a whole thing in of itself. I'm doing great. I've been watching the Lilo Stitch movies to refresh my memory before I go see the live action version on Memorial Day weekend. When is Memorial Day? I thought yesterday was Mother's Day. Apparently it was not. As you guys know, I am usually very good with dates and calendars. Thank you for the wow. Much appreciated. I'm not really excited about Lilo and Stitch movie just because it's a live action movie. I don't care for those at all. I do like the marketing for them though. They've been, if you guys haven't seen, they've been doing these things where they'll have like a Stitch at the movie theater. Pops up popcorn. Let's see if this is it. Okay, yeah, it's this. Like the marketing for this movie is actually pretty good. They have him popping out. There's another video of him like scanning QR codes, scanning people's tickets. It's actually pretty endearing, but it's just like, well, I've gone on whole rants when it comes to like just live action movies. So you guys know my thoughts on that in general. Scrimp, welcome in. That's pretty cute. Yeah, it's pretty cute. It's pretty endearing. It's very like, you know, it's really doing like the live action part service. That's the only good thing I'll say about it. Lilo and Stitch scan ticket. I just wish Disney would go back to doing traditional animation. That's what I wish. I like his AMC commercial thingy before movies. What was it? I don't think I've seen that. But yes, I agree. I wish they invest in more traditional animations. There's also this as well. Let me see. Yes. Okay, so they remade this poster. Oh boy, where are we zoomed in? There's one in every family. It's a classic Lilo and Stitch poster. You got the characters of other Disney movies reacting to Stitch. They did the same thing. Can I get a high quality one? They did the same thing again, but this time with live action Stitch. And the difference between this and this that really showcases like where we are at in terms of like Disney media is like these are all iconic Disney characters. These are, for the most part, just franchises that Disney has bought. You got 20th Century Fox, Marvel, Star Wars. It doesn't hit the same. They had him invading the classic scenes of iconic Disney movies. Oh, I think I remember this. To promote the original movie. Let me see if I could find a clip. I need professional clip finders. Lilo and Stitch promo invades. Hello, Vanessa. I'm still not sure what a Gemini is, but welcome in, Vanessa. Yeah, these Bandicam. That's how you know it's legit. This is not being quiet in places. Clips of Stitch being a menace. I remember we did watch the Lilo and Stitch live action trailer, and I said that like the only parts that look good to me are just like Stitch's mannerisms and the actress that plays Lilo. I have critiques about everything else. Wait. I can't. Hold on. Don't, Disney, don't mute this. Don't mute this part of the stream, please. Please. Spare me. Like, they don't do stuff like this anymore.
You get your own movie.
I do not remember that. I do not remember that. I did not remember that happening. These ladies, they're not loyal. They're not loyal. I love Beauty and the Beast. Beauty would not leave Beast. Let's just say that. She's a real one. All Disney cartoons center around out of the box folks and fairy tales. Folk tales and fairy tales. That is true. They've always been taken stuff, but it's more so distinct here in these two examples. They play it too safe now. They would cancel. This would get canceled online if they had this. Why is it working? He just got cooked. What the heck?
Movie.
I don't know when. I don't know how. But I know
Disney, please, Disney, don't come after me. Don't come after me. I'm not playing your music. The bedroom eyes towards stage. You remember this one? I mostly remember this first one.
I was singing here.
Please, Disney, don't come after me. We're not playing music.
Hey, that's not Simba.
Do you guys know the Lilo and Stitch 9/11 thing? I don't like the way she's looking at him. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Comments are turned off. The hecking what? The 9/11 thing. Oh fuck. In the original version of Lilo and Stitch, they were gonna, well, you'll see. The hecking what? A 747 airliner was changed to an alien craft.
Well, I don't know. Maybe the company is called Four Peaks.
And then, if I remember correctly, they go through, yeah, they go through a city. City buildings were switched to Hawaiian mountains. I wonder why they would change this. This scene was cut entirely. I don't remember if they crash. As far as I remember, they were just going through the city on a stolen airplane. Okay, so this is like almost crash. That's very Jesus. Yeah, it's not even that. Look at it. This was the September 2001 cut. The theatrical cut was in June. The movie released in June of 2002. So I guess I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, Chief. I do not remember 9/11. I had too small of a brain. I did not have consciousness per se when that happened. So I don't know how big of an effect it would have been like a year later if they had kept this in. I wonder why it changed. Thank you, Wikipedia. I think they also changed something in the Spider-Man movie. I was only 3 months in in LED, but I can imagine how people could have felt. Like I think it's easier to imagine it like the obviously the day of, the week of, the month of, even that year, but like the year after. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 months later, I guess it's still pretty fresh. They changed the poster for the Spider-Man thing. Let's see, Spider-Man 9/11. I just remember that one thing about like Doctor Doom crying on 9/11. Ah, yes, they did. They did remove the Twin Towers for the Spider-Man poster. That is what they changed. I know there's a whole videos covering stuff like this. It's unfortunate. What were we talking about? We were talking about a lot of different things. Gamore. Gaymore. Gaymore. Hello, Vanessa. Vanessa, when's your birthday? What's a Gemini? I remember Rockstar had to remove the Twin Towers from the GTA 3 map. GTA 3 Twin Towers. They were never in the actual GTA 3 version. This pic is from a custom mod. Is this misinfo? I'm only seeing mods. Oh, yep. Twin Towers restored. Okay, so it was, they did cut it out. June 13, it's a zodiac sign. Why don't they just, this is the thing that confuses me about zodiac stuff. Why does it not start at the beginning of the month and go to the end? Why though? I feel like it's more effective to keep it rather than take it out now, or like more sentimental. I think it's just because like they don't want their they don't want their audience to associate it with 9/11. They don't want, like, for example, this Spider-Man thing, they don't want people to see, oh, Spider-Man's next to Twin Towers. They just want to see, they want people to be invoked by Spider-Man, just being excited for the movie and not, ironically, not remembering. Okay, I'm caught up with chat, I think. Yeah, we were talking about how are you guys doing? I already said my thing about not having any gas, unfortunately. I've been hard at work on this video, and it should be, hopefully it should be out next week, sometime next week. And then I have another video already lined up, back to back. It's gonna be a great time. I feel like something is happening this week. What is going on this week? It is early May. What is happening this Saturday? Zodiacs are based on, I think, the stars and stuff. I don't know. Mother's Day? Oh yes, Mother's Day. Mother's Day this Sunday. What are you guys doing for mom? Mama. No, Windows, I do not want to update. Go away. It was Star Wars Day yesterday, so I also want to I want to watch this video. I'm just seeing what you guys are saying about Geminis in the meme garden now. That picture. I bought my mom her old childhood plushie. Oh my god, what's her childhood plushie? This video. I want to watch this video in honor of yesterday. 6 Star Wars fans versus 1 secret hater. I swear, I thought there was something else happening. Is something coming out? No, I don't think so. That reminds me. Thank you for that reminder, because I also need to do something. I also would need to do something. I'm surprised Disney didn't decide to re-release Star Wars Revenge of the Sith for its 20th anniversary during the weekend of Star Wars Day. Is it not showing anymore? Revenge of the Sith Showtime. So it was only showing for a single week. Ah, I see. I thought it was going for like, I don't know why I thought it was going for a month. Unfortunate. They are doing some merch though. Revenge of the Sith merch. They're doing an anniversary collection or something. You guys want these $65 Revenge of the Sith Crocs? Jeez. Action figure set for $50. A mug for $17. This shirt, it's just a poster. Baseball cap. Honestly, I expected more. I'm a little disappointed. These kind of go hard though, but $65 $65 for some Crocs. I can't see that. I can't see that. Some Quocks. So happy don't work there anymore, so I don't have to sell those. Wait, did you used to work at a Disney store? We used to have one. Let me see if I could. Do we still have one? Oh, right, at Crocs. Do we have a Disney store? We used to have a Disney store in downtown Chicago. Oh, it's permanently closed. That's interesting. Yeah, this used to be it. This used to be the spot in downtown Chicago. Just like a big store dedicated to like different Disney stuff. I haven't been in there in a very, very long time, and I guess I just never realized that it just died. Jeez, it's kind of sad. 2021. Oh, probably a product of COVID lockdowns, less foot traffic. I remember I wouldn't usually go in there for like Disney stuff. It's mostly Marvel and Star Wars I would go in for. At Quocks. I don't think I've ever had Crocs. I never liked them personally. This music. I never liked Crocs. I don't get it. Like, I have sandals, don't get me wrong. Sandals are good. Like, I don't understand people who could be barefoot indoors. Like, even if you have your socks on indoors, I don't understand that. I genuinely don't understand that. I always have my chanclas on me. Always. Always, always, always. But even then, I would not choose Crocs as my chancla of choice. They're kind of ugly, but in a fun way. I know people do like, they add stuff to them. Let's go to the Croc store, see what they got. I used to have a pair of Lightning McQueen. Okay, that is the exception. That is the exception. I'm not hearing anything else for any other Crocs except for that one. I also hated Crocs until I had gotten them. All right, let's see. Men. Let me see. Let me see what they have for me. I thought this was a Shrek. I mean, this is a Shrek Croc, pretty much. Yeah, nothing's really hidden. Where are the weeb Crocs? That's how they. Oh, V. Look at what they got me. Look at what they got. Only $70? Please tell me this is pre-tariff pricing. $70. I cannot. That is insane. The childhood joy they would bring is priceless. What do they have? Oh, they got a Bluey 5-pack. Hello Kitty, like the little button things that you put on. 3D Woodstock. Jeez. What's the cheapest Crocs they have? Probably just like the non-brand ones. No, what the heck? Why is this 65? I don't believe this. Children's? Let's see what they got. Boots. Why do they have Croc boots? Glow in the dark one. Oh, okay. All right, I'm starting to see the value now. Scrimp, thank you for the lurk. Enjoy your grandma's place. I think you're at your grandma's. For the Croc rain. But wait. Okay, never mind. I forgot how boots are they got the Yeezys? I'm not gonna lie, I did not think that they would have this much of a selection. I thought they had like maybe 10, 15 max. I did not know it went this in depth. What's the most expensive Crocs? Balenciaga women's hard Crocs meal in black, 1,190. 950. Oh, okay, just spoiled it. This is the most expensive one. Balenciaga. They got a lot of Balenciaga stuff. Oh, I remember people going crazy over this boot. The glittery high wedge. MCM. A bag that's shaped like a Croc. Crocs Madame. Okay, this does not look comfortable. This definitely does not look comfortable because not only is it a high heel, it's also a Croc. I don't think this is it. Simone Roca. How long did you work at Crocs, Vanessa? Did anybody ever buy any of these? Are these big sellers? Like 5 months. I think that's the longest I've ever worked at a store. Why is there? Okay. Longest I've ever worked at a store was a VisionWorks. That was from December to summer. Those are like the high end. We don't sell them in store. Oh, they're online exclusives. You would need special security just for this. Are you not willing to die for the name of the Balenciaga women's hard Crocs meal in black? Featuring a 10mm platform, 10mm arch, and a range of metallic details, lending the shoes an edgy industrial feel. You have to get approval from the Croc to get those. I know that some like fashion, I don't know if Balenciaga does this, but I know like there are some like fashion outlets, like high fashion outlets, who don't let you buy anything that you want. You have to buy like a certain amount of stuff, and then that unlocks like a certain other section of their products that you could buy. It's kind of crazy. I know it's the same thing with like Ferrari. You have to buy a bunch of different other ones, and then they'll let you buy like one of the expensive ones. Is Crocs publicly traded? Okay, yes it is. Should we invest? Oh, okay, maybe not. I wonder what happened. I wonder what happened around this time period. Oh, well, let's start it in October, actually. The peak was November 5th, 2021. I think this was around, like, in this time period right here is where I was, like, into stocks. I should have invested in Crocs. I should have invested in Crocs. This was my time, obviously. Hindsight is 2020, chat. Every now and then, I kind of want to do investing again, but I know it probably will not. It probably won't go well, especially with, you know, everything. I woke up era. Lol, when they fired me, it started. Wait, they fired you? I thought you quit. I feel like you've told this before. Apologies if you told us the story before. What happened? ¿Qué pasó? I woke her up, so you guys get to see her. Happy Cinco de Mayonnaise, new cat. She is not a new cat. Hi Rumpy, how we doing? Happy Cinco de Mayo. I got let go after my seasonal position ended because one of the managers hated me. Did you tell this? This sounds vaguely familiar. I thought she was new in the tiny thumbnail. I'm actually so slow right now. You have COVID? No! Why'd you do that? Why'd you get COVID? She looks grumpy. The brain fog is real. I don't know, man. Are you how deep into it are you right now? I really honked my last shoe. You will overcome this. Do not worry. I'm genuinely, I know it's kind of sounds braggy almost. It's not braggy. I'm genuinely surprised I have not ever gotten it, or maybe I did get it and it's just like anti-symptomatic. Is that the word? Because if there was any time I would have gotten it, it would have been when it was like early, I think. Like during lockdowns, because I still worked, and I worked in a place where they kind of didn't care. I would mostly be the only one masking. I'm on day 3 or 4. You can't remember. You lived through the whole pandemic and went outside several times with a mask. And the one time I go outside in this new state, catch it. You're in a new state too. You left New York. I am sorry, Rumpy. I hope the symptoms aren't that bad. You are in New York. Oh, okay. So you went outside in New York. Oh, they're horrible. I'm dying. I'm sorry, Rumpy. You have fuck. What are you supposed to do when you're sick with COVID? What are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to take like soup? Yeah, I went to. Okay, well there you go. If you were confused, now you know. You went to Walmart. I don't know. I've been chugging NyQuil. Walmart. I've not been in a Walmart forever. Mostly because they removed, I'm pretty sure, every single Walmart in Chicago. They're only available in the suburbs. It's helped a little. Have you gone to the doc? Have you been medically checked out? Can you yet? I don't have insurance here yet. Ah, I'm sorry. Hopefully it doesn't last that long. I'm sorry you're raw dogging it. How is everything aside from that? I hope it's a very speedy recovery. I'm hoping to feel better in the next few days. You know what? I say you're going to be feeling better. If I don't, you know what happens? No. It won't come to that. It won't come to that. You won't have to go outside in the back, look at the flowers. We're not going to make you do that. We're not going to make you do that. It's okay. I'm going to be that skeleton in the back for real. You will come out of this stronger. Stronger than anybody could ever think. Do you guys see that thing that there's a new study that they've been doing that indicates that COVID likely originated from the US instead of China? Specifically in I think it was West Virginia, if I remember correctly. I don't know where West Virginia is on a map. Is that close to New York? I believe it, honestly. All right, where's West Virginia? I have no idea what I'm looking at. That's the state? Why does it look like that? Why does it look like that? That's the outline of West Virginia? I don't know. I can't read a map. This is insane. I did not know it looked like this. I knew it was in like this general area. New York's over here though. Is this New York? Yes, I'm pretty sure this is New York. That's closer to NC, where I used to live and where I never got it from. To be fair, I'm pretty sure there's a lot less people here. I'm pretty sure there's a lot less people here. I'm sorry, I was amazed for a second over how big the United States is. Goddamn. It really is. It really is. It really is a country. I'm not surprised it's from West Virginia though. It's horrible over there. I've heard a lot of stories. I've heard a lot of stories. It is there's a lot of like just nothing. I don't know if that's the word. Not nothing. Like there's stuff there. It's just not like people are not close by. Don't ever go there. It's bad. What have you heard? What have you seen? I mean, I don't think I'll go there, honestly. The furthest I've gone was San Diego for TwitchCon. And even then, that was a whole thing. When I was in the air and I was just looking down, I was like, whoa. Like I was genuinely blown away by like the mountains, the terrain, especially coming into San Diego. Because I'm pretty sure like around this part, when we were like going further down, I could see like this section of Mexico and like the Mexican desert. It kind of did blow me away. Lots of inbred stuff, racism, literally nothing, like no civilizations or real communities, poverty, drugs. It's Richmond and then nothing else. But West Virginia, Mountain Mama, country roads, take me home. Hold on, let me do this in not Google Maps. The Magic of Tijuana. Let me actually look that up too. Tijuana Desert. Have you been to Mexico, Vanessa? Yeah, this is kind of like what I saw. Like it was just a lot of this. But even then, that kind of did blow me away because, you know, I live in Chicago. I don't really leave the state. So it was still very mesmerizing to see that. My drive here, I passed by 2 cotton fields. A big yikes. The one thing I do know about it is like it's known for it's trekking. Like it's state parks and forests. That is like the one good thing I know. Like I'm pretty sure there's a rainforest. There's an American rainforest in West Virginia. Europe, that's most of Tijuana. I'm kind of dreading going to TwitchCon again just because of the plane. I was nervous going on it last time because it was my first time getting on a plane, and it was like, oh, okay, it's not that bad. And then everything just kind of started falling from the sky. You know? Everything just kind of started falling. And so a part of me does kind of want to take a train instead, even though that'll take a long time and also apparently is not very comfortable. What the heck is Richmond though? You know what this one makes me want to do? This kind of makes me want to play GeoGuessr. I heard they're making a Steam version. Oh, they are. Oh, this better not be a subscription one too. Oh, it releases it unlocks in 2 days. What's in the Steam edition? Is this game relevant to you? Similar to games you've played. Uno. It doesn't say anything like about price though, because I believe, if I remember correctly, GeoGuessr is a subscription game. You get three free locations left to play today. Thank you. You're so generous. Yeah, it's like $3 a month. $2.49 a month. I mean, it's not that bad, but it's just the concept of it, you know? It's the concept of it that I'm not a fan of. Play 5 minutes every 15 minutes on the web and 1 game per day in the app. Yeah, that's very restricting. Oh, it's coming out in early access. I wonder what the community feels about this. Me personally, I think this is good. I would very much like this, especially if I don't have to pay. Because I used to do this a lot. I actually used to play a lot of GeoGuessr back when it was free. I would just get on, play for a couple hours with friends. It was a fun thing, and it was only until it wasn't until last year that I tried it again, and I did it on stream, and I found out that I have to pay. But there's actually a free GeoGuessr. OpenGuessr. Yeah, it's like an alternative. Oh fuck, we're in it. Is this Tijuana? That'd be kind of crazy. That would be so crazy if it gives us Tijuana. Tijuana. Tijuana FS. I want to see the license plate. Damn, bro, come over here. Damn, bro, come over here. He got farther away. Okay. Oh, it's in English. Bro does not want to be exposed. Apollo? Wait, what is this? I thought this was like not a service, like a truck. Oh, okay, rent. It's a Winnebago. Okay, it's an RV. It's an RV. It is okay. So maybe it could still be Tijuana. It could still be Tijuana. Maybe they just went south. Are these Tijuana plants? I can't tell. I honestly cannot tell. I want to see if there's like any other there's a little road marker thing right here. Doesn't give us much. Can I get a sign or something? If not, oh, okay. That does not help. 110 speed limit. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it's Tijuana. Tijuana Desert. I'll put it like right here. 110 miles per hour is what I'm assuming. Damn, that was Australia. We were not close. Dead center of Australia. It's close enough. They're like right next to each other. Really, when you think about Pangea, we're closer than we think, guys. We're closer to one another than we think. Where are we? Is this West Virginia? I'm just gonna guess places that I have mentioned already on stream. A lot of forest. I know. Oh, look at that. Look at that mountain. All right, I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna guess West Virginia. It'll be so sick. It'll be so sick if it actually is. Let's just go right here. And that seems a little too busy. Right here. Seattle. Wait, no. Washington. Dude, this game is rigged. This game does not like me. The real Tijuana was the friends we made along the way. That is so true. So true and based. I wish I recognized signs. I remember back when I used to play this, I was half decent at remembering what certain signs were associated to which country. This definitely, I don't think this is a US. This does not look like a US based on the signs. What is playing right now? The game has music? I didn't even hear it. We don't need that. We got our own. We're okay. What was I saying? That completely derailed me. I was wondering where that humming was coming from. I couldn't hear it until like I started paying attention. Damn, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was trying to find some writing. It seems a little decrepit. 15 plus 575. Okay, is this West Virginia? I'm just gonna keep like the two things I will keep on guessing is going to be West Virginia and Tijuana. Bulk. Okay, I don't think it's West Virginia. Borka, but it's got like a Russian letter for this one and a very, very long word at the top. Pretty sure this is Russia. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea. I don't know how I'd even begin pronunciating that. Oh, it's Bulgaria. Sorry, Bulgaria. Okay, this kind of looks like Tijuana. This looks like Tijuana on a rainy day. A very, very rainy day. The Bulgs. The Bulgs. I feel like it won't. I feel like it's going to give me Australia again. Okay, this is going to be the last one I do because I didn't even realize how sidetracked I got. I wanted to watch this video. Damn, there's like, okay, I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say it. Tijuana. Damn. I put 8-Bit Gorillas playlist in your server if you want any music. Thank you, V. It's much appreciated. So it won't get muted. I will keep that in mind. Oh my god, I've seen this video before. The Stylo 8-Bit. I've seen that video before.
Hey, I'm a Star Wars fan.
I'm a Star Wars fan.
Are you guys Star Wars fans?
I'm a Star Wars fan.
I'm a Star Wars fan.
I'm a Star Wars fan.
I am a Star Wars fan.
Who here is a true Star Warer? 6 Star Wars fans versus 1 fake. Star Wars superfans have gathered together in the far reaches of Los Angeles. However, Rebel Intelligence has revealed that a secret hater hides among them. Hoping to... Okay. They're gonna win a cash prize.
Alright, so have any of you ever heard of the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
Yes.
Is that voice critical?
Yes. You like Dark Plague?
Okay.
That checks
Maybe
out,
we
to
should
be
start
honest.
with like.
No, it's not him, right?
I agree.
Yeah,
What
going
are
from
the
left to
movies we started
Okay.
with?
What's up? My name is Brendan. I've been a Star Wars fan.
No,
pretty much
that's not
since
it.
Conception. My father passed it on to me, and the prequels are my favorite. Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, the best one.
Good choice, good choice.
23.
Okay, that is not him.
Episode 2. I just think that the clones
Wow.
just like
It's an
that scene
underrated
coming
one.
into the Clone Factory when you see all of them laid out and you realize, oh my god, this is like really big. This is not like a small.
And when the
deal
music
anymore.
hits, my whole body
The music,
like when,
oof. And just like
Rain,
rain, I'm a rainy person, so the planet dedicated to like rain.
Did you do an eye roll right there?
Yeah.
It set the tone perfectly for me, so that's my vibe.
Love it. I'm Aoife. I'm 26. I've been a Star Wars fan for probably as long as I can remember, but I'm also a prequels defender.
Let's go!
3 is my
Nice.
favorite. Revenge of the Sith.
They're cool now. They're cool.
They're cool now.
Are they?
I love your necklace, by the way. The Padme necklace.
Got it.
Yes, of course. I was like,
Oh.
oh
Be the
my
liar,
god.
she's wearing the merch.
Good
That's
call,
sick.
good call.
Sam, I've been a Star Wars fan my whole life. Episode 2 is my fave.
Wow.
For me, I love like the whole like Camino thing, and I love the
Oh,
clones.
that's cool.
And also, I like the lore behind the scenes, like the Republic
No
Commandos.
one ever
whole
says
Palpatine systems.
episode
Yeah,
1
yeah.
is my
I'm
favorite.
Nicole.
No
I'm
one
20
ever
years
says
old.
that.
I've been a Star Wars fan since probably around 10. Passed it on from my father. I actually didn't know the prequels existed until I was probably like 15.
Okay.
Because my dad was like, "No, we're not watching that," and I was like, "Sounds good."
Why?
Never.
What was his reasoning?
Because we're not gonna watch them. So
Was it a religious thing?
No, I
no,
think
no,
the
no,
older
no. They're just
generation
terrible.
loves
Oh.
the
Just loves like
OGs.
4,
Is it
5,
a
6.
religious
I
thing?
love 4, 5, 6. My favorite movie is A New Hope. I wrote a 6.
I remember which one was it? Was it I forgot the one where Luke and Leia kiss. I was a kid And when that happened, I don't know why, but I got so uncomfortable when it happened, specifically because I was watching with my mom and my dad and my uncle. We were in the living room watching together, and then that scene happened, and I got so uncomfortable. I just said I had to go to the bathroom, and I didn't know why I was uncomfortable. And then I found out that they're siblings. Religious thing. In a way, it could be.
College class.
Oh, wow.
A Marxist criticism, a feminist criticism. It was.
Okay, I'm just gonna 6 pages is not a lot.
It was a good
I don't know
time.
why they were surprised by that.
All right.
Hi, my name is Faith. I'm 24 years old. I kind
Vanessa,
of became a
thank you so
super,
much
super fan when
for thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a good study session. Have a good night. You got this. Enjoy. I hope you will be able to enjoy the summer.
I hit middle school.
Keep that
In
as
my
motivation.
house, we have kind of family relations to George Lucas, so we were
Oh.
always
Damn.
watching
I believe it though.
the movie. So I started with the original trilogy. My dad kind of
Hmm.
was a big part of that. His cousin was George Lucas's first wife, who was actually involved in the editing of the movies.
So
This might be a lot of-
you're
might be a lot of
inviting us to his
politics.
house, right?
Well, they're divorced, and they divorced before I was born. So
Hmm.
Divorce deep with this one.
Hi, I'm a beer.
Damn, I got an ad right as you
I
say
am a
bye.
Star Wars fan with
I said thank you so much for coming by. Hope you have a good study session. Think about the summer. The summer will help. Think about everything you could do once the summer comes around. And you don't have to study anymore. You could drop out. That's perfectly an option too, you know? And it'll be like it's summer all the time.
my parents. My
Have a-
first exposure to
have a
it
good
was
night,
Phantom
Vanessa.
Menace when my parents took me to the premiere at the theater when I was a kid, and it was just like seeing the pod race and like the epic Darth
That's the best
Maul
part.
lightsaber battle.
Yeah.
As a kid, how do you not like just fall in love with that?
That's sick.
But
I got a
yeah,
Love
question.
the fit.
I got a question though, for like a little bit of like trivia. How do we feel about Rose as a character? Do
Oh.
we like her? Do we not like her? What's the consensus? 'Cause I think she was a wasted character arc.
Okay. Here, I got an even better wasted character arc. Jar Jar Binks.
Damn.
Jar Jar Binks.
Well, that's a prequel hater, so of course.
I feel like he's kind of pinnacle.
Okay,
he has very
do
good
you think he's
pinnacle
awful?
movement.
I think he's awful.
annoying.
He's the
I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot about Rose. I of the newest movies, I like the Last Jedi so much more than the others, but I completely forgot about Rose. Who brought up Jar Jar? That's super sus. It was her, but she's a hater. It seems like she just hates the prequels. That's been like most of her commentary so far. That's super sus. Oh, that is actually interesting. If you hate like a third of the movies, if you're presenting yourself as someone who hates a third of the movies, that's a lot easier if you hate all the movies. But then again, Star Wars fans say no one hates Star Wars more than Star Wars fans.
only
Yeah.
reason
Oh, she might not know about Rose, so she changed the subject. Oh, that's
I will
true.
not rewatch any of the prequels.
You don't
I
like
turned
it?
it.
Okay,
I
now
turned
that
it
is
on the other day.
Hey, this is getting crazy.
Turned that thing right up.
Okay,
Turned
He's
it
not that
right
bad, man.
up.
He's kind of silly goofy.
My biggest rage bait for sure is like, I hate Jar Jar Binks. If you're really into this, you either have a very strong opinion of like, I love Jar Jar Binks, or like, I hate Jar Jar Binks. Ethan did not say anything about it.
He's all right.
Do you guys like have like a favorite like spin-off?
Yeah.
Oh,
Disney
I love
Plus,
I love the
Yeah.
video games.
Yeah.
The video games?
Yeah, I love
The video
games.
games, that's very
Specifically, the
general.
Complete Saga for the Wii. That was like peak like middle school, high school experiences for me.
What about like on PlayStation 2?
I like Fallen
Battlefront?
Order.
See, that's before my
Battlefront
time.
OG.
That's before me.
Fallen Order's my
I
favorite.
still need to finish Fallen
Video
Order.
game I ever played my whole life was Lego Star Wars Wii.
Classic.
Like that's what
Do you remember which one?
I don't know which one. It was
There's episode 3 and there's the Complete Saga.
Aoife had talked about a little bit of experience with the video games, and then she didn't know which video game exactly she'd played. If you were a big Star Wars fan and you played the video games, then you know what you played.
okay, the complete
Hmm.
saga, because I could be like in Hoth like as Anakin Skywalker. Like you could like play your favorite movie.
I actually did
So
like
cool.
that. It was pretty
Yeah.
That's the only game I played as well because
Yeah.
we had a Wii in my household when I was really young.
Dude,
but I
this
just-
is
the new
relatable.
consoles are so expensive. So
Wii
that's not
gang,
my
where you
priorities
at?
were.
Real quick. Who has seen Skeleton Crew.
No.
What is that?
I have no
It's
idea.
with Jude
So-
Law.
No idea.
I completely
I'm saying,
forgot
I
about
feel like
Skeleton
as a
Crew
fan,
too.
you're the first to jump on everything.
I don't know.
I've
if
seen
that's
everything, but I've seen the
Yeah.
Ewoks, like even like that like old school cartoon series that doesn't feel like Star Wars. But for some reason, I just can't get myself to watch.
I think
Because I feel like you would consume everything
But
that
I-
as soon as it
I
comes
think
out.
being a fan, stop. We'll go back.
That's the end.
That
So
was so fast.
we'll have to
Yeah.
vote for someone now.
Ooh.
I don't think you have to watch everything. You could definitely be selective. Like I don't see like the more casual people not watching because they did make a lot of shows, especially in the past few years. Number one, obviously, Andor. Very, very good show. Highly recommend.
Well, I know I first noticed since I was standing so close to him that maybe his hands were shaking. Why is he so nervous if he really is a fan?
Whoa.
I voted for Faith because I felt like with her connection to George Lucas, that could help her learn a lot about Star Wars without actually being a fan.
Maybe she hates it because of the family.
Cemented that as her stance. I just felt like I couldn't vote for anybody else.
Somebody can do a bunch of research for an essay without necessarily liking it.
I don't know about that reasoning.
There is a tie.
Oh,
Already?
Lightsaber battle
like-
to the death.
I feel like
Yeah, that's what I agree on.
I feel like it
Let's
wasn't.
do it.
And the tie was between Nicole and Aoife. So please step forward, both of you.
Oh my god.
This is
Two
T.
girls,
This is
cool.
T.
This sickens me. This sickens me. The tie is between two of the three women. I can't believe this, chat. I need a break. I'm getting heated. I can't believe this. I thought times have changed. I thought we were better as a society, but no.
You will have 30 seconds to state your strongest case to stay in the game. All right, Nicole, 30 seconds.
So
on the clock
messed
starts
up.
Now.
I am a Star Wars fan. I've been a Star Wars fan since I was 8, 10. My most recent essay in college was about how
What
Star
the
Wars was George Lucas's
Juge?
space western. It's also he also has a space western with pirates. I personally also think Princess Leia is a feminist. That's just my opinion. I grew up on her. She's the one who made me feel like, yes, like I can do anything because I can go out, I can go have lightsaber battles. Actually, she doesn't have a lightsaber.
All right, time.
Yeah.
That was not a
Okay,
strong
all right,
defense.
Clock reset and go.
Okay, so I am a Star Wars fan. I've been a Star Wars fan for as long as I can remember. My role model, my favorite character is actually Ahsoka. I was in like the Gen Z-ish era, so Clone Wars, the movie, which I don't know if it's canon anymore, but the show was like my favorite thing to watch. I actually did
The
love
Clone Wars movie is
series.
still canon.
I loved bringing back Hayden Christensen, my first and forever crush. I think that she's a great character because she is a girl. She's just a girl, but she fights. She's true to her values.
I think she did a lot more. She did a lot more of a convincing argument.
Hi guys. This just got real.
This is the
I
way.
know.
This is the way.
I was like, these haters just don't like that I don't like Jar Jar Binks. That's literally it.
Excuse me. I have an announcement to make.
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
great.
Oh god.
There has been a disturbance in the Force. And one person among you has turned to the dark side.
They got
The
a.
mole has an ally in this group. The ally
They
is
always do
working
this.
against all of you to support the Empire.
How could you? The rule of two. The rule of two.
The rule of two.
That's true.
Whoever it is, say, I'm the spy when you get voted out, please.
I'm the spy.
It kind of made the game a little bit trickier because it was hard to trust people that you
Aw.
fully knew was a Star Wars fan.
I try not to think about that movie a lot.
Oh my gosh, all those said donuts got me feeling like it's nap time. You, hey, PA boy, get over here.
Hold on. Now I need to watch it again.
Actually, I'd like to do this myself.
What were you gonna tell Ray before?
You still on that?
Oh, I'm sorry, is this a bad time?
Sort of is a bad time.
Well, it's later, but doesn't work like an option.
If you're gonna let something off your chest, maybe now's not the worst time.
I am the spy.
What? No, it cut it off. Ah.
Actually, we don't have much time. Spy.
What? You?
We don't have much time.
I knew it.
No, you did not.
Yeah, come on.
This movie, man. What do the comments say? This was such a terrible twist. Dude is literally space Hitler, kill billions, decimated 5 planets, and change sides because he doesn't like Kylo Ren. I love how he does it out of spite. Dude is just so petty. Did they not? Like, he had a whole thing. He had a whole thing.
Today is the end of the Republic.
On the Death Star 2.
The end of a
Or rather,
regime
3.
that acquiesces to disorder.
Like, he's literally space Hitler.
At this very moment, in a system far from here, the new Republic lies to the galaxy, while secretly
This was Last Jedi.
of the loathsome resistance. This fierce machine which you have.
Fun fact, in the German dub of The Force Awakens, the voice actor of Hux really had to hold back in these vocals in an effort to not sound like Hitler.
Built, upon which we stand, will bring an end to the Senate, to their cherished fleet.
He's like, I don't know, lol.
Systems will bow to the First Order, and will remember this as the last day of the Republic.
I'm the spy.
Let's see what the German version sounds like.
Heute erleben wir das Ende der Republik, die ihr erbaut habt. Auf der wir festen Fußes stehen, wird dem Senat ein Ende setzen. Ihrer hochgeschätzten Flotte. Alle übrigen Systeme werden
Okay.
auf die fallen vor der ersten Ordnung.
I think I blacked out the memory of him saying that.
Besonderen Tag erinnern. Als den letzten Tag der Republik.
This is fine. Imagine being the German voice actor and reading the script. You're kidding me, right? He definitely added the voice actor definitely did like accentuate other stuff, like the higher notes, to make it not as similar. Yeah, he's awfully calm. As a German, I could say that he holds himself back.
I'm the spy.
Oh my god. I don't even remember what happens after this.
I knew it.
No, you did not.
Yeah, come on.
I didn't know they raised their arms.
There she is. She's a survivor.
I'm the spy.
Blast me in the arm. Quick. What? Oh, they'll know.
Ah! Why are you helping us?
I don't care if you win. I need Kylo Ren to lose.
Today, the First Order! All remaining systems will bow to the First Order! And will remember this as the last day of the Republic!
Ah! Why are you helping us?
I don't care if you win. I need Kylo Ren to lose.
These are not the same people. These are not the same people at all. Going from someone this passionate about their cause and about their vision for the universe to this, even with this being their reason. The contrast. Oh my god, watching this after Andor is depressing. It is. Is just, it's making me remember why I blocked out most of Rise of Skywalker. Meh, meh, meh. Kylo Ren. They should have just let Rian Johnson do the whole trilogy. They should have just let him. I can't believe that they would let J.J. Abrams do the first one and then Rian Johnson and then bring back J.J. Abrams. Like, they just did not have a plan. And it showed. I didn't even finish it. Waste of money. So you didn't see the kiss? You didn't see the kiss? The kiss where they transfer life energy and then they transfer it back? Damn, bro. Welcome back, Scrimp. I know you're a fan of this, right? Hated here. Look at what we did. Made her lurk again. Oh, dude. Like, don't get me wrong, the newest movies do have some sauce. The Hux speech is one.
Cannot be beaten. I see
This scene as well.
his every intent. Yes. I see him turning the lightsaber to strike true. And now, foolish child,
They need to do over of all of this.
and kills his true enemy.
Like, this was hype. This was so incredibly hype in the theater. I don't know what's with this quality though. Redcon it all. And then with the guards and the fire coming off. Oh my gosh. The choreography in this movie specifically was insane. And then of course there's the saw Rivals meme of this. Like, the direction they were headed for Kylo Ren being an unstable leader and it being like people around him. Okay, this is a meme. But like the people around him like noticing that, but he's still, he's still their leader and they have to go along with what he says. But him being an unstable evil leader is so much more of an interesting premise than what we got. Oh my god, and how could we forget? How could I forget? For those of you who don't know, that is the Death Star in the water. They find this knife, which is a map, and then they go up to the Death Star wreckage, which is surrounded by enormous waves. And it just so happens
No.
to line up perfectly. Oh my god. Who wrote this? Imagine if you're standing in the wrong place at the wrong angle at the wrong distance. Oh yeah, they also accidentally found that knife in a random hole. This is like the knife finding. This is like finding a knife in King Tut's tomb, lining it up with the ruins of the World Trade Center, and it leads to Jeff Bezos' secret hideout. Cinema. Who was paid thousands of dollars to write this garbage? Oh my god, dude. Ah. That is why I think, like, out of those three, Last Jedi is the best. Because the first one plays it safe, a little too safe. But it's decent. It sets up quite a bit. And the Last Jedi does kind of pick up on some of that, although not fully. But that's just because, like, it's two different directors. It's two different stories that they're trying to tell. And then they just kind of, like, mash them together. So it's not as well done following the story of the first one. But it does really well on its own. But then it's this movie that just kind of, like, I have never walked out of a movie theater, but this movie made me. I was this close. I was this close to walking out. Children's video games have better writing. Kids' books, car manuals have better writing. Oh my god. Is there something? I bet there's something that I'm missing. There has to be something that I'm missing that I completely forgot about. The Rise of Skywalker, but it's just lazy writing.
The worst.
Oh yes, of course.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
Oh, and another thing, they also had to deal with Carrie Fisher's death because she was still in the movie. She was very much still involved in the movie, so they also had to write around that. Which, like, that wasn't nearly, like, her scenes compared to everything else isn't nearly on the same vein of, like, lazy writing, but it just did not help. I'm sure.
Yo! Yo! Holy shit, he dead! Oh, he dead for sure! What? What the fuck?
He's okay. Oh yeah, this fake out that is literally like the next scene.
What about him?
He's on Ren ship. He's alive. What? How?
He's alive. He must have been on a different...
On a different ship.
Who are you? I'm Rey. Rey who?
Is Rey still getting a solo movie?
They've given up.
No, I don't believe you believe that.
I
We sent out a
completely
call for help at the Battle of
I
Crait.
completely forgot about this character too.
Nobody came.
A few moments later.
The solo, okay. Speaking of which, that also deserves a scene of its own here.
Rey.
You have his power. You're his granddaughter. You...
Literally in the last movie, they were like, you are no one. Oh my god, of course. My favorite, We Fly Now. Yeah, in the last movie, there was a whole tense scene leading up to the reveal of whose Rey's parents were. And then she was like, nobody. because there were like theories saying she's a Palpatine, she's a Skywalker, and then they subverted or rather attempted to subvert expectations by having her just be like, yeah, my parents were nobody important, nobody notable, and that was supposed to be its own thing. There was actually some significance to that they could have worked off, but no. In the next movie, they just completely undid that. Brawler, welcome in. Happy Cinco de Mayones. Mimisiku, welcome in. Happy Cinco de Mayo. How are the gamers doing tonight? We're on a bunch of tangents right now because we were watching this video, 6 Star Wars fans versus 1 secret hater, and that led us to, like, as you could guess, the most iconic of Star Wars scenes. I scroll up and see VP crashing out about something. She was crashing out about the Rise of Skywalker knife scene, where they line up the knife to the Death Star because they found the knife in a random hole in the desert, and they just so happened to be at the right place on the right spot for the knife, which is also a map, to line up with the Death Star's wreckage to where they need to go. It is insane.
They fly now! They fly now! They fly now!
Even though they've been flying, and Finn as a soldier would know that.
Had a vision of the throne of the Sith and who was on it.
Ren.
And me.
I completely forgot how much they devalued Finn's character arc.
They sold you to protect
2
you.
weeks. It's insane.
I promise.
It's a recap next week.
I'm the spy.
What? You?
Give it to me.
The dark side is in our nature.
Adam Driver was a wasted. I have to budget food and rent and bills, but someone was paid thousands of dollars to write a script that would get a failing grade in high school English class. Why are you typing in all caps? This is absolutely deserving of all caps. It is absolutely ridiculous. Didn't they kiss in the movie? I completely making this up, but I forgot. No, they did. We literally just watched a clip where they kiss, and I think it was Rey died, and then Kylo gave her his life force. I don't even remember. Somebody died. Somebody gave the other their life force, and then the other one gave the life force back, and then Kylo died. Rey. Hi, Jazu.
What are you most afraid of?
Myself.
Because you're a Palpatine. Leia knew it too.
Just let up Darth Vader. What are you most afraid of? The pee pee poo poo man. I don't like that emote. I do not like it. I do not care for its aura. Ah. Yeah, well, there we have it. Oh, it's 8 months ago. This could be different. Daisy really addressed a disappointing Star Wars Rey movie update. Okay, so it's still being worked on. Still being worked on. Going back to what I said about Han Solo. Do you guys know how Han Solo got his name?
Han.
Han.
What? Who are your people?
I don't have people. I'm alone.
Solo. Approved.
my god. So that's it, huh? What, you're some sort of Han Solo? Wait, say that again? Oh, Han alone. What's your name, slave boy? Just Anakin. And I don't like sand. So you don't like walking on the ground then? Yes. Anakin Skywalker. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. All right. I gotta calm down. I hate lazy. Oh, you don't even know the half of it in this movie. This is the end credit scene.
Yes.
I regret to inform you that Dryden Voss is dead. Murdered by the thief he hired to...
One man couldn't.
I physically groaned in the theater when I saw this because at this point, Darth Maul's story was pretty much all done. The Clone Wars had fleshed him out tremendously. I forgot what the show, Rebels. His story ended in Rebels with Obi-Wan killing him. In a loving embrace, perhaps. And then after that, I go to see this movie and he's like, no, I'm actually, Darth Maul, he was actually a part of he ran a desert cartel. He's in charge of a desert cartel, actually. I like mauling my enemies in the dark. Call me Darth Maul. I feel like I'm watching my ancestors being disgraced. Is nothing sacred. Look, I mean, just look at this. Not that one. This one won't have comments. This one won't have comments. Oh.
See you soon, apprentice.
Okay, we'll see the comments in a bit. Is this guy? It's the guy from Fortnite.
Look what has become of you. Oh.
His story's over. It's done. After a whole in the Clone Wars, all Maul wants to get is get back at Kenobi. That's all he wants.
He is. He will avenge us.
And he gets this amazing send-off. And then like 2 years later, fuck, I have so many videos up. And then 2 years later, Disney decides, actually, during that time, Darth Maul was also the leader of a desert cartel, a very highly successful secret desert cartel. And then when did Solo release? It released May 10, 2018. That was 7 years ago. They have not done anything with this at all. This entire new branch of this character, and they have not done a single thing with this. Evil, welcome in. Bro, are you spoiling Peak? Yeah, I'm spoiling the solo of Star Wars Story and credit scene. I want to add, it makes sense for him to appear solo. Mal was in charge of the Crime Syndicate. He's getting his own animated series, which goes through his time and said Crime Syndicate. That is very, very true. That does make sense, but it just felt very jarring just seeing him again. Like I said, I physically groaned when I saw this. I think there was like a video or something, Darth Maul fatigue. I've watched a while ago, like a long while ago. Like they just love bringing him back. Okay, maybe it wasn't a video. Maybe it was like a long post. That's so gross, man. I'm glad I'm not super attached to Star Wars characters. I would be living in fear. Star Wars nerds? Oh, bro, you're not going to have a good time. We're only 10 minutes into this video, and we've already went on a 20-minute tangent. I'm sorry, Maul is one of my favorite Sith characters. He's definitely mine, too. I just wish they would treat him with more respect. Bringing dead people back is not shocking anymore. Exactly, and that's why it sucks. They want to bring Mace Windu back. Just let people be dead. There has to be weight. For one, I don't... Like, if it happens one time, like with Darth Maul in Clone Wars, they fleshed him out so much. Because, yes, he did die in The Phantom Menace, and then Clone Wars came out, and then he had like a whole character arc. But it was amazing. It was done very, very well. That's a good video idea. I think I actually have something like that, specifically about Disney. Somewhere in my notes. I haven't updated it in a while. Let's be annoyed with Star Wars. Yeah, Evil, you weren't here when we were doing General Hux comparisons between Rise of Skywalker and Last Jedi. Seeing those clips back to back, these are two different people. Old person enters chat. Studio execs are gravediggers. You could take that for your video. And there's like building off of what Brawler just said, like these are fictional characters, but they, like, I'm sure if somehow they had, I forgot the guy's name, I know who you're talking about. If Disney had a way, like like an IP with them, they would absolutely do that because they've already done that. They've already done that. They brought back people who were alive to reprise a role.
Rumors circulating through the city.
Grand Moff Tarkin's when did he die? I'm pretty sure he died in the 90s, the actor. But they digitally recreated it for this movie.
Senate gets wind of our project, countless systems will flock to the rebellion.
When the battle station is finished, Governor...
They did the same thing for the Alien, the latest Alien movie, the Android. They digitally recreated the actor's face. He passed away a long time ago. Is insane. Also, I wanted to show this earlier. Until Fortnite looks like this,
You think you have what it takes?
don't talk to me. Connect Star Wars 2012. This is me at the club. They cleared the whole entire dance floor. This is gonna be my first dance at my wedding. It's gonna be a whole choreographed thing. Fuck. I lose it every time I see this clip. It's amazing the dude didn't want to set up. Everyone said they had a party on the beach celebrating his life. Fortnite in a couple years. I'm so happy the Carbonite is gone. Oh my god. Where's that? Where's that part? Oh, okay, here it comes. Okay, all right. I can't stay on this cliff. I will die. Ugh. Oh. How are we doing, Jazu? How are we doing, Evil? Like, apparently if you beat the gorilla, the snail finally catches up to you. I've seen that. I love the internet. This is basically Fortnite Festival. Until they add Just Dance mechanics to Fortnite, I'm not interested in the music side. Your tailbone is finally fixed? You broke your tailbone? What happened to your tailbone? He got out of place. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm just in awe. There's a part 2?
Do you think she has any just kind of inherent weaknesses, or? I mean, I don't really believe in weaknesses in people.
So, now it's canon that Palpatine basically committed suicide since he was killed by his own lightning, which he could stop shooting this entire time.
Oh my, I never actually thought about this part.
Our distress signal has been received at multiple points, but no response. They've heard us, but no one's coming.
Girl, let me fix that problem for you.
Oh my god, that was a big thing too in the last clip that we saw from this, where he's like, we sent out a thing, but no one's coming. Everyone is here. This is the moment that they wanted. It got out of place? Did you get injured?
Nobody's gonna know. They're gonna know. How would they know?
We could never recast.
Oh my gosh.
We didn't want to do a CG character.
My friend broke his femur bone and won't be back to school until next school year, which I won't be there for. No. Dang, bro, I send prayers. Guys, stop getting injured. Stop it. There's a royal Leas decree. Stop getting injured.
Wait, I have two questions. Okay, real quick. What was Ahsoka's nickname?
Snips.
Okay.
Stop calling me that.
And then you, when I said the rule of 2, you didn't like laugh or smile.
Have you seen this video yet, Evil?
Whoever it is.
Also, good morning, Evil.
Do you know what the rule of 2 is?
I literally said.
Well, I'm asking the question. What is the rule of 2?
She did say that
whenever
earlier.
Something happens on like one side, another side it'll come up to like meet it.
Oh.
No.
Nope, not really.
She was like, oh, it's like the balance of the Force and the Sith at one time.
You fell on a fence?
Nope, we got you.
There's always 2 Sith. So
Always
there's a
2, only
master.
2. No more, no less. No more, no less. I cut that out quick.
But
I
you're
was
right.
like,
There's always balance to the Force.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah, okay.
That's true. But the rule of 2 is.
The rule of 2 is very famous. So, rule 2 is classic.
I didn't even know how to react in the moment, so I was like, that fake laugh. What did I do? Yeah, that definitely threw me off.
I have a question for you.
Hit me.
Are you cosplaying loosely as Kai Brightstar?
No.
Okay.
No, this is just
You know-
the only like decent
That is a
fine.
deep cut.
I know I'm lame, but
That's the Star Wars
elementary school
kids
teacher. I'm an
shows.
elementary school teacher, so like, I also watched like the Young Jedi Adventures. It's actually not bad, but there's a character named Kai Brightstar, so that's
my namesake apparently. So
Or maybe he hates Star Wars because he has to watch these things to teach to show to the kids.
Is what makes a Star Wars fan? Because it's like, is it trivia? 'Cause like you said, you could like watch older episodes, you could like study online. So like, why are you a fan?
Well, I love Star Wars because, I mean, well, first off, when I was a kid, I just think, oh, cool colors, cool flips, cool fights, sick. And then it just kind of like gradually, you get more invested in the story. It's like a big family, like, you know, space drama. And so it's like super easy to get like
space drama.
Space drama. Oh yeah.
Space drama.
Yeah, it's a family space drama.
Space opera. Yes, that's what I was about to say. Okay.
See, I need to redeem myself.
Now I'm like, because the original,
Isn't not the same thing?
That's what it shows up as. That was like the category that it was labeled as a space opera.
Yeah.
Okay. Honestly, I mean, I didn't.
Are operas not dramas? What is an opera? Like that's a drama. A dramatic work or work in one or more acts set to music for singers and instrumentalists. Soap opera is like over the top. A play for the theater, radio, or television. An exciting, emotional, or unexpected series of events or a set of circumstances. It's literally the same thing. Yeah, they're just going on a technicality.
Such a like specific word for it that everyone apparently knew. So that was a surprise.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm a Star Wars fan, and I think what makes a Star Wars fan is like the suspension of disbelief. Like it's an unbelievable galaxy. Like a lot of people get tied down like, oh, you
limitless.
Like it's limitless.
Drama
like,
feels more
Wars,
like broad. Yeah, it's too.
They had so many options. Like there's something
so
for
many-
everyone.
well,
Like I don't
yeah.
think you need to
It's
love like
just
every single part of it. I think like a
nitpicky
true Star
at
Wars
that
fan has
point.
things they don't like in it. Like
Yeah,
I think that's a big part. Is like a mark of like, are you a real fan or not?
So you're saying we all have opinions if you're a real fan, right? So do you guys like the sequels of the movies or no? Because I think trash.
Yeah, so I actually worked in a movie theater when 7 came out, so I went to go see 7 like 4 or 5 times in theaters, and I really liked it.
7's the best one.
But 8
Randomly
and
coming back.
9 were kind of brought the whole sequels down. Snoke, I don't really know like why he was murdered.
Wasted. He's a wasted
It was
character.
I will say it again. 8 is my favorite. I feel like 8 does the most on its own of the sequels. You watch the Star Wars thing that revealed Star Wars in Fortnite? People wouldn't stop typing, but we don't care. We want Star Wars Fortnite. Huh? Did you watch the Star Wars thing that revealed Star Wars in Fortnite? People wouldn't stop typing, boo, we don't care. We want Star Wars Fortnite. Is there a typo there? I do not understand. I don't understand what you're trying to say. Well, I feel so validated. You also? I'm about to ban this guy. Makes sense. Make some sense. What's wrong with this sentence? You said that people in the Star Wars reveal for Fortnite, people in the chat would say, boo, we don't care. We want Star Wars Fortnite. In the reveal of Star Wars Fortnite. We gotta open up the schools, man. Sorry, Jazu. What were you saying, Jazu? Are you also of the like-minded and correct opinion that 8 is a very strong movie on its own, and it has the unfortunate positioning of being in the middle of 2 J.J. Abrams films that the one that follows kind of just like throws away most of what that movie itself sets up. I also love the 8th movie. I watched it with Prince Harry. I watched it when Prince Harry got married live. Are you guys having different Star Wars experiences than me? They went live on YouTube showing Star Wars stuff, and everyone in chat didn't care about it and wanted Star Wars Fortnite stuff because they were revealing stuff. I don't know how my sentence didn't make sense. It didn't make sense because you said, did you watch the Star Wars thing that revealed Star Wars in Fortnite? If you had said, did you watch the Star Wars I know what you're talking about now. You're talking about the reveals for Star Wars stuff. That's not what you said. You said that reveal Star Wars in Fortnite. What is happening? I don't know what's going on, dude. Yeah, it was contradicting itself. Like, I know which event you're talking about now. It makes sense now that I know. Like, while they were revealing all the different stuff that's gonna come out for Star Wars, people wanted Star Wars in Fortnite, and that's what they were typing.
A real fan or not.
So you're saying we all have opinions if you're a real fan, right? So do you guys?
I'm not gonna lie, my brain kind of hurts now.
Sequels of the movies, or no? Because I think trash.
Yeah, so I actually worked in a movie theater when 7 came out, so I went to go see 7
Seven's
like
pretty
4
okay.
or 5 times.
It's pretty solid. It's literally just a recap one. That's the exact thing I taped to others, and it made sense. Chad, am I going crazy? Am I going crazy? I feel like I need to bring up MS Paint. If you're talking about it with friends, they don't count as real people. Okay, so you're talking about Star Wars. Star Wars thing that revealed Fortnite. So you set it up as the Star Wars Fortnite reveal. That's how you set it up. And you said that in this reveal, people were saying, what do you say? Boo. We want Star Wars Fortnite. Star Wars Fortnite. I trip. Listen, all right, I'm using my mouse. Star Wars, it's Star Wars Fortnite. This is a plus. Star Wars plus Fortnite, as in collaboration. You said that in this event, the Star Wars Fortnite reveal, people were saying this. And that's why it was confusing. IRL Warbad, yeah, honestly, Jezu, that's so true and based. That is so true and based. I know it's 2 words, but I'm just gonna accept it. Thank you, Jezu.
Kind of brought the whole sequels down.
How we doing, Trip?
I don't really know like why he was
wasted. He was a wasted
was
character.
Just,
Yeah,
and Palpatine has somehow returned.
No, that's the worst part.
Yeah. I would like to touch on.
I will say about the Snoke thing, Star Wars does kind of do that. They do that a lot. Snoke is just like the latest addition. They in the films they'll set up like a big bad, and the big bad gets defeated, and then that's it. Did I already say Star Wars? Damn. All right, 5 minutes. 5 minutes on the clock. I'm leaving though, cause fuck Julie. Damn. All right, bye. Sheesh. You might as well say fuck Leas. All my homies hate Leas. Fake Leas fan in the chat. Sheesh. Maybe it's because you don't keep up with Fortnite stuff because everyone that did was watching the event. That's not the thing. That's not. I'm gonna Brawler. I'm not going crazy, right, chat? You guys, he's doing this on purpose. He's doing this on purpose. He's definitely, Brawler knows what he's doing. He's doing this on purpose. Surely, the public education system in this country is not this bad. Surely. I know it's rough in some places, but surely.
That first question of like what we really love about Star Wars, what makes us a Star Wars fan, because I think that was a really good point. We haven't seen all of the spin-off shows. My personal favorite are just the core movies, especially the prequel, because I love Anakin.
I literally just did Jubilee's Vapid. Anywho, bye. Chat, good news. We're going to watch a lot of Jubilee videos tonight. I just figured out what we're going to do tonight. We're going to watch nothing but Jubilee videos.
Darth Vader's story.
Yes.
But I feel like why a lot of people can relate to it is the political and religious kind of parallels that we can experience every day with it.
Especially with Andor, watching Andor right now, considering, you know, everything that's going on in the world, is it's very poignant. I highly recommend
as a Christian,
Andor.
I know some people don't really like it. They think it's blasphemous, but I actually think it is a great way to kind of
Is it
connect
blasphemous?
with the Lord, and I think the Force is kind of this.
Trip has
not
better and more
evil,
mature taste than
not
us.
good,
He's just better
kind
than
of
us.
being all around us. It's life. It's everything.
Remember that. He's just better than
Was
us.
that a religious thing about why your family didn't let you? Because it's like witchcraft and wizardry and stuff.
That's what my family said.
And
That's why we
I've
weren't allowed
heard
to watch
people
Star
like
Wars.
say that, and I respect it.
I was religious too, and they kind of had the similar kind of a thing, like bad versus evil.
But it wasn't that the Force is bad or the Force is good. It's kind of the Force lays out a path, and it's up to you to kind of decide. Kinda like
Is it? I never thought about that. People who come from a religious household sound off. Is the series have you ever seen any complaints about it? Like it's sacrilegious almost? You heard that? You did? How so? What did you hear exactly? Also, I could say Star Wars now. It's been 8 minutes.
The spirituality thing, she was leaning on that a little too much, as opposed to like bringing in other emotions.
Wait, so I
or
did, but like my dad liked it too much if it didn't, so it didn't matter. But what did you hear though? That's what I'm worried. But Harry Potter was too far. Ah yes. Space magic versus magic. Space magic is okay. Magic though. Unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. The guy with horns. The guy with horns that is supposed to invoke feelings of the devil. He's okay. He's all right. He's okay. Fun fact about him. Where is it? His earrings, Darth Maul's earrings, were originally not supposed to be on him, like but they really liked how the actor looked with those earrings, and so they just kept it. Oh wait, the fact that Darth Maul actually has earrings but Pork forgot to take them out is so funny. They even appear in Clone Wars and Rebels. Yeah, he just forgot to take them out and they liked it. Just satanic panic, distracting from things that were actually bad in the world. Yeah, like Jubilee.
I'm not gonna hold you. They did you.
Damn. They did you dirty. May the Force be with you. When they clocked me on it's actually an opera. I was like, okay, so I'm dealing with some super nerds right now.
That opera thing is insane. It's literally a schematics thing.
And so I was like, all right, well, I'm outclassed.
All right, what was everyone's favorite quote or scene? Go ahead.
Execute Order 66.
Traumatizing.
As a kid, that scarred me.
I love it. Brendan?
My favorite scene is
Who's Brendan?
The Bad Batch. It's like when 99 is running.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of sad because he had like a handicap and he was like kind of had like
No.
a disability. The thing is, he was still killed in action like a normal clone, and that was what he wanted his entire life, was to be one of like the brothers. So that, and I'm not gonna lie, I almost shed a tear.
My
Semantics.
favorite line is
The guy who just kicked out.
That's so funny. And do it. And my favorite scene actually.
Rip in
I love
peace.
The Mandalorian. So
I don't think
where,
I think he's
Luke
an actual
flies in
fan.
And they're like, is that an X-wing by himself? And then you're like, is it Luke? Is it not? And then the big reveal. I've seen that scene so many times. I think it's so.
One of my biggest gripes with modern Star Wars is that they're allergic to straying away from the Skywalkers. I want a story that's completely different. There's like they have such an interesting universe, so much that they could draw from, and they just keep going back to this storyline.
So beautiful. I love it.
Mine's a toss-up. It's either when Kylo Ren killed Han Solo,
Oh.
or
broke my heart.
when Kylo Ren thinks that he got Luke Skywalker, and he's just like, more! More! And then you realize, crap, he's just a ghost. He's actually like back somewhere else. Was like a jaw-dropping moment because I was just like, this is the Luke Skywalker that I grew up watching.
My favorite quote is, "I'm with the Force and the Force is with me."
I'm one with the Force and the Force is with me.
Just because, like I mentioned, like I am big on religion, and I just think that scene was so beautiful where he put his kind of.
I'm pretty sure this guy was like a
in
monk
just,
too.
I'm gonna go out there, and what's gonna happen is gonna.
Leas,
happen,
when are
and
you gonna
actually
be
work
on
out.
this? I'm on this next week actually. I'm excited to film. Spooky, welcome in. How are we doing, Spooky?
Out, and I just thought that was a really beautiful kind of parallel.
I still
with
think I'm Your Father is the
what I
best
like
scene in all Star Wars.
aspect.
6-year-old me was shook to the core. I think I watched it. When I watched Star Wars, I kind of already knew it. Because I watched Star Wars when it's like other shows would reference it. And so I was like, oh, okay. That's from Star Wars. I think mine definitely has to be Revenge of the Sith, Anakin Rizoe on once after the high ground scene. I'm sad. I ate all my Froyo. Dude, you had Froyo and you didn't share. Now I'm sad. It's a cycle. Trip will not be watching your Jubilee debut. He's gonna unmod himself. You ain't getting no Froyo. Flip you. You know what? I don't even want Froyo.
When they mentioned a scene or a quote, you just said execute
Okay,
Order
yeah.
66. What?
Yeah.
Like, why was that your favorite? Like,
Because it really sets in motion.
I will say I love seeing Order 66 from every single new scene from that order. It gives me life, ironically. Like I just love seeing the terror being portrayed. That's what I like about the shows is like they highlight the terror of the Empire. For example, like Mandalorian. The Mandalorian AT-AT is kind of terrifying. And it's a single AT. Oh no, this is an AT-ST. It's a single one of these. And we see in the movies they could take out lots of them, but these are like just normal people.
Go.
Well, like, you know, just more normal than Jedi. I was on set for one of them. Oh yeah, what happened to that actress? What happened to her? I wonder. If I remember correctly, she did like the whole right-wing grift pivot, and then they hated her because she's a woman. They didn't accept her. She did not grift properly. Not this one, Crow. Stop calling me Crow, dude.
Just a few more steps.
I'm not your Crow, bro.
Like the canon center of the trilogy, it opens this window into the Star Wars universe for like unlimited stories in between episode 4 and episode 3, and it's just like.
I mean, it was a big turning point. In
Yeah,
kind
exactly.
Of
You're my Crow, bro.
So I have a question. If you guys could all rate your Star Wars knowledge from like 1 to 10, that way I could kind of get a feel, because like I'm mentioning stuff and then some people are like, oh, I'm a fan, but not as much of a fan as you. So, and I don't want to like attack anyone. So just 1 through 10.
Yeah, I'm like a 6 or a 7.
I don't see this a lot with any other franchise. Like people feel the need to like, I mean, I know why they're doing it here. There's context. They're trying to find the hater. But even in just like normal discourse, like I don't really see other fan bases, even comics. You don't really see people being like, "Oh, well, I'm more of a fan than you. This is how much more of a fan I am." But in Star Wars, this happens all the time.
Like my first company was building lightsabers when I was a kid, so like I learned a whole lot back then, and then I grew up and got busy, and so I haven't seen it in like a couple of years.
Okay, no, I respect
get one of
that. And what about you?
I'd probably say like 7 or 8. I think I surprise people with my knowledge. As a woman who loves Star Wars, I feel like it's really surprising when I say that I do and that I am such a fan. I've been on
We've been
dates
friends
before
since
that have not gone well 'cause
grade
it's just, like,
six.
doubt. And my apartment has a bunch of Legos and my lightsaber, and normally they come and they get really
I'm so
excited
surprised I
about that.
don't have a lightsaber.
That's great.
To be fair, I would get
But
really
I-
excited about the
I
Legos.
was gonna say, I'm so sorry, but like the Legos. Ooh.
So sick.
Mine's probably like a 9.5, 10.
Yeah, I'm
I mean, for me,
That
like,
tracks.
I could
like
tell.
literally,
He
like,
was very much on that space opera,
Honestly,
space drama
I
thing.
would consider myself like an 8.5 out of 10, even though I hadn't really seen all of the Disney Plus shows, because like I said, I
Star Wars
really
is
liked the
cool,
main-
it's so cool, but I feel like
especially
they're
the
giving
original
themselves a lot
trilogy,
of cool
just because that
scenarios
was a
and
big
not
part of
use
my
them. Yep.
house, like I said,
Going
George
back,
Lucas
going
was-
back to what I said about how they just only want to focus on like the Skywalker family, the Skywalker lineage, that story. But it's like the smaller parts in between are what makes it stand out in more recent times, such as Andor. This is like the 10th time
part
I've
of
praised
my dad's
Andor
childhood.
in this
They
stream.
got actually invited to Star Wars Ranch, but like I mentioned earlier, I only really got into it in middle school because it was actually traumatizing because I accidentally sold a bunch of original stuff. I got left alone at a garage sale, and like my dad was so mad.
Is my like
And I was
Andor?
like, this is worth so much. Why are people so into it? So then I started rewatching the movies and really paying attention.
I'd say like 7.
Maybe,
8.
maybe.
I've consumed pretty much everything but Skeleton Crew. Like even those non-canon Ewok.
I completely forgot about Skeleton Crew. Did anybody watch Skeleton Crew?
Because like it's
I
like the
know
first
Evil
time
did.
There's a lot of like people of color that are like protagonists, and it's nice to see that. Like Ezra's like super cool, and he comes back in Ahsoka as live action, which is like amazing.
A lot of the times with like the newer films, you see like people who grew up on 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3 hating on them because like, oh, what's this diversity, inclusion? Like, what do you mean like a guy's looking at another guy this way? And I was like, y'all, we are in like an infinite galaxy.
Yeah,
like
literally.
there are species that don't even look like they're alive.
And there's
You're
stuff
gonna
that's
tell
yet to be
me-
created too. That's the beauty of everything. Is
and you're
that
gonna tell me
it's
that you can't believe that 2 black people exist on the screen at the same time, or that 2 humans liked each other and they happen to be the same. Like, I didn't appreciate that about gatekeeping because as someone who's part of the LGBT community, it's hard for a lot of my friends to think that I'm a Star Wars fan because they're like, oh, that's like a straight thing. Like that's like what the straight boys watch with their boys.
It reminds me of this. In the Rise of Skywalker movie, there are 2 ladies that kiss, and it immediately cuts to this guy as if he was reacting. Clip. Okay, might as well go with this
The
one.
film Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker, features a scene in which the Resistance celebrate their victory with everyone laughing and hugging one another. Among the crowd, we briefly see a giant derpy-looking slug named Cloud hugging it out with a Resistance fighter before the camera cuts to other people. Now, Cloud is by no means a memorable character. As a mechanic working for the
Dude, I
Resistance, he
saw
only has a minute of screen time
I
in
saw a
the movie.
video that I'm
However,
kind of upset I did not come up with. I'm kind of upset that I did not come up with this idea. Or the icebergs. I'm kind of upset. This feels like it was something that I should have done a long time ago. If you guys don't know, Glupshido is a term used for like basically background character, like a background character, and it basically has that name because it's like Star Wars, you know, it's Disney, they like cameos. They like bringing people back. So there are a lot of these types of characters, and it's they could just be classified as this if they're only there for a bit. I'm so upset that I did not come up with this idea.
Boys on like the weekends, and it's like it's really hard because I was like, I don't want to like feel associated with that. I don't want to like come across like I'm one of those like masculine like Star Wars fans. It's like, you like Star Wars? Name every single Jedi and Sith ever. I'm like, it's not trivia that makes you a Star Wars fan. It's like, what is it? Yeah, if you're a trivia fan, go read Wikipedia. Like that's not
Wikipedia. Especially with the OG fans, like I think Nicole was talking about how she wasn't allowed to watch the prequels. I think a lot of the older generation really like gatekeep the originals and being a fan of Star Wars and don't let in new fans of Star Wars. So even like Jar Jar Binks was made for like that era of kids. So maybe we hate him now, but I think we have to appreciate those who do have their own love. And
I like that they redeemed Jar Jar in a way with his actor. His actor came back. What was it? I don't remember what it was exactly. I think it was Ahsoka. This is Jar Jar Binks. Mods, can we get a permaban for the unknown?
Last, I think. Can anybody guess what my sad and smelly attempt at a cosplay is? Who?
Tarful. Outside just a Wookiee. Nah.
The one that he like got killed like
How we doing tonight on unknown?
Alright, it's Chrysanthemum.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's time.
I voted for Sam because of how maybe knowledgeable he did seem. Why is he throwing out all of these random
It's from the
facts, like, as if he
cartoon.
was preparing to kind of wow us.
The guy that knows the most and is pushing the hardest on everybody else has to be the mole. There's no other reason why he'd be pushing so hard on people for the nitty-gritty parts of trivia.
No, I completely believe that. Going back to what I said earlier, I completely believe that a Star Wars fan would do something like that 100%. You're doing for sure. I'm glad to hear it.
Another tie.
I just bit my tongue.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I'm not tripping on no time.
If this tie is the two ladies, oh, I'm gonna get so mad, dude. If it's the two ladies that are tie again.
Oh.
Okay, all right.
I ain't scared of nothing.
You will each have 1 minute to tell us your most emotional.
They're gonna win a 5-hour tangent mystery from a Wookiee Star Wars cartoon.
Okay, I feel like there's so many.
Everyone's
points
talking
of
about
just
Star Wars tonight.
Importance to the plot, but I would say maybe
Are you playing for chapter release when it releases in 4 weeks? Yeah. I will be watching the live stream, the anniversary live stream on Friday though.
when Leia dies and she kind of has that final just Hail Mary to kind of get Ben Solo back, and she uses her last moments to just call across the universe, put motherly love into him, and just pray that he's going to come back to, you know, the light side. And
The
make better
Nappin
choices.
DVD is real. The cosmetic collection. It's gonna be cosmetics, guys.
Did pass. So I just think that
Trust.
that's a really important moment.
Sam, 1 minute on the clock. Starts now.
An emotional moment for me was probably, like I was saying, like in Bad Batch, like when 99 died, it really hit my heart because like he wanted to be like one of the brothers, and I was in the military, so that kind of like really like hit me. It kind of gave me like the chills. Also in Rebels, like Harrison Dula is always like trying to go above and beyond and like prove herself and all that stuff. Well, I mean everything, like my whole life, you know, like. And it's kind of cool because when I used to live in Arizona.
I kind of want to play
and
Fortnite.
So like it would kind of remind me of like Tatooine.
All this Star
And I know
Wars
it sounds,
stuff.
Like, super like funny.
I kind of
It was
want to play
very, like,
Fortnite.
when I first went there and I went to college, I was like, oh, okay, I'm just going to Tatooine for a little bit.
Did I get cut? Oh, I got cut. How did I cut myself?
Please exit the box.
Plube.
The rule of two, oh my gosh. When he asked me that, like right out of nowhere, I knew I was cooked.
We are at the point of the game where we can end now or keep playing if you think there is a chance that the mole still stands among you. However, there is a
Among
rule.
us?
If you decide to keep playing and you vote out somebody who is a true Star Wars fan, the money gets cut in half. I'm gonna give you 3 minutes. To
I completely
decide
forgot
amongst
about
yourselves.
this.
I don't mean to be rude. I'm gonna just say it, but y'all's like friendship throws me off a little bit.
Friendship.
Like in this episode so far, I'm just like, yeah, that. Like you guys could be like huge Star Wars fans. I don't think y'all are the most.
Well, he's more of a fan than you. That's why I relate to him. But, yeah.
But I was just like,
It's more of a fan than you.
Just because there is someone that like turns.
Who do you
That's
think
why
is the mole? I completely forgot there was a
I'm
mole.
just like, oh yeah, I know the Bad Batch. Like I can't.
I feel like he's doing a good job. Like if I was the mole, I would definitely be accusing other people of being the mole.
Verify that.
Right off the cuff, it was kind of like we recognize that we're like people of color who like Star Wars, and it's almost like a subculture because like my parents didn't like, they took me to the movie because I saw like my friends were going and stuff like that, but I wasn't introduced to it through like my parents being fans. I think that's something that's relatable to like a lot of people of color.
This reminds me of this.
Here's some money. Go see a Star Wars.
That's what that reminded me of.
I think
that's
it's-
what the
it's really
mole would
beautiful to
say.
see like children of immigrants becoming fans of this world because we're
Back
the
at like you're
first-
playing tomorrow's chapter. What do you mean tomorrow? There's no chapter release tomorrow. There's no chapter release tomorrow. There's the anniversary stream on Friday. I thought you meant the DVD release. I'm gonna be playing it, but not the PTV when it comes out officially. A survive. Oh no. No.
Star Wars fans in our families.
I don't care about survivors. I
think
being away from DVD after all this time, I could safely put myself way more in the on the killer side than survivor. I consistently have way more fun. In the few times that I do play it, I consistently have way more fun over on killer.
The plan was to keep going until there's only 2 people left because I know my knowledge speaks for itself and I was going to eliminate
But I will be here. I will be here for the DVD chapter.
I kind of just
And again, for the DVD live stream, which is at what time? We're shaking up this year. Watch our anniversary ceremony broadcast live at PAX East for a first look at the Five Nights at Freddy's chapter and so much more. 11 a.m. ET to CT. It's at 10 a.m. I woke up almost at 1 today. You know what? If people want it, I'll still try.
Or do you think everyone here is who they say they are?
I think everyone's who they say that. I just want to take the risk. If you're the mole at this point, you deserve it. I think the ally might be in here, but
This group has dropped some.
The
before,
Allen?
So I feel like kind of confident in that.
For me, I would say about 60%.
I kind of want to keep playing because a lot of talking coming from Kai. I don't know if.
Oh, damn! It's just what you said. It's just what you
There's some
said.
other things that kind
like what? Like what?
Just like the way you kind of.
You got the offensive too.
Just because we related over Bad Batch was kind of like.
It was just 'cause, again, I can't like disprove what you're saying.
Yeah,
there.
no,
Like,
of
I don't-
course.
Yeah.
The only thing that I don't think was answered was you had mentioned kind of, and I was just clarifying, you haven't seen the movies in recent years.
Yeah, in the last couple of years.
Okay, so I've watched the movies, like last week I watched A New Hope because I was at home and I was like, I need to put on my comfort movie. So I'm constantly rewatching those because that's my comfort.
Oh, and then the Wikipedia and
So,
the
okay,
Wikipedia.
great. I think that's the only reason.
Oh.
That's
That's
it.
time. If you
He's
think
getting
that
nervous.
someone here is lying and you want to continue playing the game, raise your hand. That's a majority. We're gonna play another round.
The galaxy has waited long enough. There's a new dating app, one that brings balance to the dating world.
Whoa,
No more
kissing?
swiping in the dark.
No
Download the
kissies.
Nectar app today.
No
The force is strong
kissies.
with this one.
Chat, do not kiss before marriage.
Okay, so I'll just clarify the only reason why I think you are is again because you haven't seen the movies in recent years.
Does that make you a fan?
I think so. I think a fan is something that you like engage with.
Finding the Leia to your look. Okay, listen, I love JB Pritzker. That is my governor. That is my governor. If he decides to run for president, I will knock on every single door in this state. But this photo, Star Wars fans and dating do not mix. I'm sorry, JV. I'm sorry. We listen and we don't judge. I'm just saying, if he was the governor of Alabama, this would go hard. They would love this. Oh my god. We listen and we don't judge. I feel like we could judge a
I have a
little
lot
bit.
going on in my life. I run a company, like it's my day to day, and so
Yeah.
You can always put it on the dash, but yeah.
Like I want to focus on it. Like I don't want to just like have it in the background going. Like I watch a lot of like YouTube video essays and stuff on that.
Yeah,
like
fair.
that's.
You
like,
guys think
my
he
way of
watched-
watching it, not just like
You guys think he's watched Elias video? Now we know why he's so liberal.
videos. I
Whoa.
like watching what other people think about it.
Yeah.
It's like watching the lore on YouTube.
Yeah.
And so again, I just think that just because I don't have the necessary knowledge, I don't watch it 24/7.
Yeah.
A lot of people go like, ah.
This music is
Yeah.
not helping
So
him.
aside from the movies, like what other lore can you tell us?
Aside from no, because I've seen the
Okay,
movies.
so
and the
like you watch video essays about like just kind of like almost like a literary analysis. Like what
30
are some things that
You
you're
have 30 seconds,
interested-
okay.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Can you tell us
Lightsabers,
anything?
lightsabers, how they're created. Like that's like my focus. Like
Okay,
I
how is a lightsaber created?
That 5-minute video.
like as a Jedi, you go into the caves, you find.
He's
the
itching. Oh, you know what? Maybe he might be the mole.
It's a part of like who you are.
He's being very
But
nervous.
how exactly is it constructed?
That part I don't know.
Okay.
Again, I know that I can't say anything. Like you guys are made up. Like it's okay.
Yeah.
Like I don't have enough knowledge on this subject now.
You don't have to have
What's your
knowledge.
favorite? What's your favorite lightsaber
Okay,
color?
I'll put you
Red.
on the spot. You said
Sure.
you're a teacher, so you
Yeah.
only watch like the little.
No,
kid
I've
poop
seen
TV
everything.
You say you've seen
shows, or
everything.
you've
But
seen
I'm just
everything?
into like watching like
He likes the lore.
animations and like kid stuff just
Okay.
to get ideas.
And then that's fine.
They're gonna vote him out. He didn't do well in like defending himself.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
Oh, I feel bad.
I am absolutely crushed. I tried to do everything I could. I tried my hardest to like balance the amount of trivia I was asking people and then also like try to tie in some emotion there. But I guess it wasn't enough.
If our box turns green, you did it. You eliminated the mole. If
Chad, what are we
the box
saying?
turns red, the mole is still.
Green or red? I mean, I'm kind of spoiled. Wait, actually, no. You don't see the bar. I keep forgetting that YouTube changed the line color. Red? I feel like it's red. I feel like it's gonna turn red.
Standing. 3, 2, 1.
Oh!
For the culture.
I'm so glad I said green.
These Latinos.
I'm so glad I said
Before reveal
green.
Who the mole was? Will the ally please step forward?
Oh,
Yeah.
You are actually going to be our
I'm sorry,
ally.
Jazu.
Oh no. I literally had a feeling that I would be the one to be called on for this. I felt it in the force, literally. Okay, so I wrote that I sacrificed myself. After the debacle with the rule of 2, there's really no coming back from that after everyone else knew that it was happening. So at that moment, I pretty much accepted the fact that this was a time that I had to give up my spot.
Brandon,
I had to
no.
sacrifice myself
I hate
to
you.
serve the Empire.
Sneaky.
Wow.
On the count of 3, will the mole please step forward? 3,
All right, chat. I think it might have been that guy. The long hair guy.
2, 1.
No way.
Whoa.
It was me.
You're kidding.
I was right.
Pulled a Darth City.
I said it earlier.
I was really nervous going into it, but then I rewatched
Fake
all the
fan.
movies and I watched some of the shows. Coming into it, I was actually pretty confident and I thought I could win, but I got caught with that random question.
Can someone be a hater? I know they're doing it for
I figured it
clickbait,
was
but
safe.
Check the votes. Check the votes. I knew it the entire time.
Yeah, I actually am.
She's not really
big on
much
lot
of a
fans.
hater.
I'm a huge Pokemon fan, a huge Marvel fan.
Pokemon,
and I
go
really
to the
love Disney.
polls.
Disney, but you don't like Star Wars?
I think it's a little much. But
she's not a fan.
First of all, why is there so many
JSB
shows
for
and
life.
movies?
Hey, the universe is never ending.
Yeah,
Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. How are we doing tonight? It's much
excited.
appreciated.
I do connect with it on a religious aspect, and in kind of rewatching them, I do kind of find myself maybe becoming like a true fan. I really
Yeah, that's how a lot of these videos go. Like again, I know the hater part is a secret hater. I want them to get a real hater, someone that genuinely dislikes the thing they're talking about. Bring me in. I am a professional hater. I hate so many things. I'll be able to do this so well. I'll be able to do this so incredibly well. They don't even have to pay me. They don't even have to say there's going to be a cash prize. I just want to be a hater. I just want to do it. I feel like I could do it.
Really resonated with the Force, that the Force is not good or evil, it's just everything, and the Force creates the path. I think that's kind of beautiful.
Being a Star Wars fan is an appreciation for the movies, the
Why are there so many shows and movies? But he's a Marvel fan? That is very true. That is incredibly true. Oh, doing good, just like following random streamers, showing love and support. Thank you, thank you. It means a lot. Your guys' support means a ton.
Fan to be a fan.
With you guys, I will one day be on a Jubilee video and
like you don't have to look a certain
and
way
be
as
the
how it
hater
used
that
to
I
when the
always
whole
wanted to be.
Original trilogy came out.
It's
What do
evolved
I
so
hate? What can I do? What do I hate? Chat, you know me more than I know myself. What do I hate? What type of videos do they have? Where is it? There was one I saw earlier. I wish I wish there was a better way to like organize this. Oh, I mean playlists are a thing. You know, I promise you, chat, I'm a hater. I just can't remember what I hate. 5 Rise of Sky. Okay, there we go. There we go. Jazzu, you hit it right on the nail. I will go in, I will pretend to glaze it, but I will be shit talking it the entire time in secret. You know me, Jazzu.
much over the generations, you know, so it's great to see all the diversity.
Let's see if we can find 5 fans.
If you are a girl, a woman who is intimidated to get into Star Wars, but it excites you,
That's gonna be the hard part.
You totally should. You don't have to prove yourself to anybody that you're a Star Wars fan, even though we kind of just did that. But you definitely don't if you are a fan.
I've been saying this. I really want to make a video with the title being "Nobody Hates Star Wars More Than Star Wars Fans," because there will always be, no matter what change, no matter what addition, there will be people online who treat it as if it's like the worst, the absolute worst thing that could ever happen in history. And I've been working on this, like, you guys have an idea of how I work, how I make my videos. I have a long list of ideas that go back years, and every time I find something, I will add something to that idea. Let me see how much I have for this. I'm not going to leak it. There are a lot of bullet points. There are a lot of bullet points. My main thing is, like, if I talk about this, I will definitely have to talk about certain Star Wars fans, quote unquote, that are out there. Like YouTubers, like other YouTubers who propagate this type of, like, quite frankly, just ridiculous hate. Because it goes even beyond just like criticisms of the story or the show. Taking point like Acolyte. Acolyte was pretty good. Acolyte was pretty good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I look forward to new episodes. Let's look up what happens when we type up Acolyte. The Acolyte. How to make the most hated show on TV. Anatomy of a Failure. Okay, I'm actually kind of surprised. I remember looking at this same exact thing a while ago, like when the show was still on. Anatomy of a Failure. I love Phil Mento. I feel like it was pretty decent. That's another thing. It got canceled. But that's more of a criticism. This is more of a criticism in the entertainment industry in general. Studios don't let shows catch their footing. If it doesn't do well, season 1 gets the axe. It's over. You're done. What was the last show that premiered in the last like 10 years that has over 8 seasons? They're just not allowed to grow. The truth. Big Mouth? How many seasons does Big Mouth have? I also am not a fan of Big Mouth. Oh my god, did you guys see they're doing a Big Mouth animal? Oh yeah, 8 seasons. I meant more so like a narrative show. I feel like this type of genre is a lot easier to make a lot of. I'm gonna say it, not high quality. Not high quality type. Like sitcoms are a lot easier to make, especially animated adult sitcoms in terms of just like cost. Like live action shows, they cost a lot. Dr. House did not premiere. House MD premiered 2004. So not 10 years. You missed it just by a little bit though. Dude, I don't even want to show this. I don't want this to go on my search history, so I'll keep it in incognito. They've yeah. I don't like this. I don't know why it's crunchy, but there it is. It's a new show from the creators of Big Mouth called Mating Season. And if you know what Big Mouth is about, if only we had a video or something about this. I don't know. If only somebody had a... Oh wait, do you guys not see it? Did it change? Okay, there we go. If only we had a video. Why is it doing that? Why is it still show the Jubilee thing? What the heck? That is so interesting. All right. This is not showing up. My apologies, chat. I didn't know it was not showing up. Mating Season. That is this new show from the creators of Big Mouth. I don't like this. Can I get the high quality? Okay, I guess this is a high quality as we're gonna get right now. Again, if you know what Big Mouth is about, you could guess what the premise of this is. And once again, if only somebody made a video on this type of topic. I kind of want to update this thumbnail. I know it's like an old video. It's 3 years ago. You made the video. You made it. I've not seen anything of this in a long time. But there is a point here that is very...
Money! That's it.
Oh god, don't look at me. Don't look at me! Okay, don't look at that part either. Humor. I've also seen the argument made that that's part of the joke. Like it's so bad that it's good. No? Ugly and bland looking shows are the norm because it's more acceptable for their demographic. Like, this obviously isn't some dumb sponge baby cartoon for babies. This guy. Okay for me, an adult that pays taxes. Speaking of the type of demographic that would like this. Presents his wife and has heartburn. It's okay for me to watch. I guess it also signals to... When did this video come out? Sheesh, that is not 3... Okay, I guess that is 3 years ago. Hi Lee, welcome in. I'm sure you're excited for the new Big Mouth show spin-off from the creators of Big Mouth, Mating Season. I'm pretty sure this is your type of thing, right? What? Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that, V. My humor was of the cutting edge at the time. I've been waiting my whole life for this. I can't believe this. Edge for sure. Okay, all right, V. Okay, all right. But yeah, I highly recommend this video. I highly recommend this video. This video, it is so interesting. This video had less than 5,000 views for the first 2 years, and then suddenly it just got like, it just went up tremendously, and now it's sitting at 693,000 views. Speaking of videos, Lee, what's going on? It's been over a year since you made a video on the main Lee channel. What's going on, bud? What's happening? I know you might be distracted watching Big Mouth, but come on. It's a process, trust. It's gonna be 2 years at this point. How did we get on Big Mouth? I'm trying to go back to the thought connection to what we were watching. He's making a full-length feature film. Okay, I kind of want to see this. Hold on. Lee's Gaming. Name a show with 8 seasons nowadays. I meant like a live action show. Like a live action narrative show. Also, Lee, I love how you also have the same problem that I have, where the main channel has less subs than the secondary channel. I'm just glad I'm not the only one. A full 3-hour Leas expose video? Hey, buddy. All right, you're enroaching? Cockroach? Enroaching on my territory. Encroaching. I don't know what the word is. Look at this. Bruh, it's been a fucking year post a video. Honestly, so true. You know what? I had to do it. Whatever motivates you. Whatever motivates you to get out there. I'm not even subscribed on this channel here. I'll give you that. You're welcome. All right, what were we talking about, chat? Before Lee's Gaming showed up and derailed everything like he always does. Now you're gonna make a video? What video, huh? It better be an apology video. Tears in your eyes. Guys, we need to talk is gonna be the title. That's the type of video I'm expecting from you. With a ukulele and everything. You gotta go one step above ukulele. You need a whole mariachi. It's Cinco de Mayo. It's apt. It's fitting. I'm not gonna lie, Chief. This is me not knowing my history. I kind of don't know what Cinco de Mayo is about. I don't know the specifics. I know the general vibe of it. Victory over the Second French Empire at the Battle of Puebla in 1862, led by General Ignacio Zaragoza. I researched it as okay. I'm sorry. What is? Can you enlighten us on the history of Cinco de Mayo? We won a war against France. I'm sorry, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Pretend I did. You know what? I honestly, I already kind of forgot. So you still have a chance. You had 2 chances. In life, you don't just have one chance. You have 2 chances, maybe even 3, depending on how much I forget. Is it Haru-chan? What is that anime? Ah, yes. Umaru-chan. All right, V. What's it about? I'm turning into the void. Come back from the void. Go towards the music. Go towards the music. This is what happened. This is live footage of the Leah's family household right now. But yeah, only that one part of Mexico celebrates it. It is kind of interesting how it kind of, I mean, America is very good at at taking stuff, but how it kind of turned into this whole thing here of like margaritas, going out to drink. Mexican Independence Day is in September. It started being commercialized in Southern California. That makes sense. It's very close. And then the whole USA jumped on it. Not the Taco Bell. The Taco Bell offers for today? No. Taco Bell, Cinco de Mayo. I want to see Cinco de Mayo ads. Cinco de Mayo for kids. I want to see what ads they have. Free Taco Bell delivery. Avocados from Mexico TV commercial Cinco de Mayo. Corona. Ah, okay. All right. Now you're talking. Scrimp, how was that drink you had last night? I love alcohol. This kind of have good vibes. The origin encouraged better relations between the U.S. and Mexico because the U.S. helped Mexico fight the French initially.
Neither should you.
God, I love alcohol. It was so good. I got two. It was all Mexico that won the Battle of Puebla. This is the thing about Americans. Americans will elect this president and then celebrate Cinco de Mayo. It really says a lot about our society. Cinco de Mayo in Ireland?
Follow the curving Irish lanes long enough, and
Son
you'll
un
find
poquito loco. Nomás un poquito.
On that most special day in Ireland, you'll find the town celebrating their favorite holiday in traditional fashion.
All right, me explain this. What the heck? It was all Mexico that won the Battle of Puebla. Mexico won with less people, I think half of what French had sent over. And I think it was the son of Napoleon that sent the French soldiers over. That guy. He exploded the pyramids. Remember that. The Irish will side with anybody fighting against tyranny, laddie. That is very true. That is incredibly true. I need to go to the bathroom super quick. Do you guys have a video I could put? I'll put on the delivery dance if nobody says anything. Fun fact, this guy right here, what does he do? Who's the delivery dance guy?
Grubhub Perks give you deals on the food you love. The kind of deals that make your boogie.
I'm sorry I'm showing you this. I'm so sorry. I'm looking something up. I'm so sorry. Here, I could pause now. Cloak from Cloak and Dagger Marvel Rivals is the voice of this guy. Hold on, is this the video? Okay, yes it is.
Help. Under the circumstances, that will do. I've got Dagger to keep me in line. Trust me, lady. You don't want to find out. Thanks for trusting us, Captain. Yeah, just let a crazy
The bathroom on Cinco de Mayo. Got a variety for your resume. Why is this my streamer dog?
Go sparkle somewhere else. Spider-Man, hey, I've been meaning to ask you. We should form some kind of group.
Grubhub Perks give you deals on the food you love. The kind of deals that make your boogie. Get the food you love with Perks from Grub, what you love.
Gotta have variety on your resume. I can put a Marvel Rivals voice actor video real quick. Characters and voice. This one's 5 minutes. Oh wait, no, this is just the voice. All right, this is gonna be showing favoritism to the beginning. All right, I'll be right back.
Hello.
B, you're in
Who
charge.
wants to see something fantastic? What am I, invisible?
You know what? In honor of V being in charge, let's start with Mantis, which is not anywhere near. This is not anywhere at the beginning. Where the heck is Mantis? Okay. Mantis.
My anger is healthy.
All right, I'll be right
live
back.
to fight another day. They outnumber us. Gather around. Feel better. Fight better. Oh, I need assistance. We
That's your
are
favorite voice line?
undefeatable. Wow. Okay, let me just say, it is an honor to finally meet you, Sonic. Is it okay if I call you Sonic? Everyone calls me Tails. You're probably wondering why. That's right. I should have known you'd get that.
About the test? For days, but I'm really proud of you for not cheating. What? That? Oh, I didn't write that, and there must be dozens of headbands. Since the Spectra thing, I didn't want to tell you till you wanted to tell me. It's your secret.
Not that it's made any difference. Way more advanced. Billboard bro.
Protect your king! You cannot wash your hands of Namor. Typical air breather. Imperious Rex! Oceans protect me! Ooh, you wound me, Susan. Cleanse this place! Ugh! I summon the seas! Dropping ammo here. Dust yourself off. We're good. DZ marked. Airdrop inbound. Found a radio. Mai, give me cash. Mice, kill the carrier.
So many things to destroy! Whoever they are, they don't look friendly. すごい。さよなら, spider bots. よくできたクモ. It's spider time!
Hey, okay, I learned from that. Time to try again. Time to get clever. I'll find my own path.
I'm not a hero. I'm the Punisher. I'll fight this war against crime until I fall. I'm doing this my way! You hurt people. I hurt you. Judge! Jury! Executioner!
The zipper you put on me is starting to close. And look at that, there goes the one on my chin, too. What's the matter?
Better start working on those ice puns. So, when you say you'll bring an end to magic, you don't mean lovable talking monkey royalty, right? Do we really have to wait till night to start fighting?
Goodbye, for now. Nothing can harm me now. The perfect hex! Ah! When will these madmen learn that reality isn't their plaything? Pure chaos!
Huh? Love? Bigatay Boojibu. Bigatay Boojibu. Would it be so hard to take my side once in a while? But no, he always does whatever she says. Why did it have to be you that's here with me right now? If Sasuke were here, he'd definitely understand. I'm Luna Snow. Like the moon, I shine in darkness. Clogs to clogs in 3 generations. That's the saying anyway. 따스한 하얀 눈으로 널 감싸. You're a little underdressed, aren't you? It's okay. Admit it. You need me. Well, look at you. Are you a superhero? I am ready to put on a show! As the saying goes, you never truly know someone until you meet them in person. And at long last, I finally have the great honor of meeting you today. My name is Yoonjin, and I am humbled to be the director of the Yunhan Opera Troupe. We have been performing at Hayu Tea House as of late, and we'd be honored to have you attend a performance.
Hi, Captain Steve Rogers, at your service. All right, if anyone needs me, I'll be in my iceberg. That was a joke. I can joke too, you know. Let's dance! Freedom's an idea that will never die. Assemble! All this happened in the crash? So who has the con, Gator?
Get Raven transport set for evac. I want our casualties outbound right away. Drop officer, coordinate with engineering, get us mobile.
Let's do this. Shield slash. I could do this all day. Charging star. Cha! Ha! Ta! Stars and stripes. As long as I stand, I'll keep fighting. Hup.
I'll get you to your web, kid. You have my word.
Stand down!
That's what I needed.
You're up!
Time to hit him hard. Never stood a chance.
Ha! Armed and dangerous!
Well.
Again! Again. Yuri and I gotta ask our scav friend some
What's he been in?
Bring it, Grunt. Defend yourself, Gonk. Put him up. Best shot. Come on, hit me.
Was that
Papa
mouse?
do.
What do you
I
mean?
can tell, and we will.
Rewind?
Again. Yuri and I gotta ask. Again. Yuri and I gotta ask our scav friend some questions. Bring it, Grunt. Defend yourself, Gonk. Put him up.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, hit me. Pup'll do.
That is
I can tell, and we will.
interesting.
Hello there. You
Yeah, I learned a lot. I would recommend this type of video if you guys are interested. I did not know who was Mantis that caught me. Tails. She's the voice actor for Tails in both the games and the movie. They did that with Cap's ass too. That's so cool. It's so cool that they did that. They disrespected him like that. Okay. Italian meat monka. Typical air breather. That's gotta be racist. Why did you leave us with Namor? I didn't know he was gonna be next. The part of the mind in which innate instinctive impulses and primary process are manifested. Speak on it, Freud. He is so smart and knowledgeable. Whoa, it's the captain. Okay, that's so cool. I don't remember what I said that would have listed that. I completely forgot what I just said. Ew, Freud. Okay. Oh, I thought you meant that's so cool about Freud. Okay, never. I'm getting all kinds of confused. Okay. How are we doing, chat? The thing I learned, I skimmed this video a while ago. There are two voice actors who were on Johnny Test. The voice of Johnny.
I feel like myself.
Oh, you
again.
guys are not ready for this.
Fight by my side. Fear Magneto.
You guys are not ready for this.
Why are we here so early? The water's not even awake yet. A gorgeous face, a perfect tan, and strong white teeth. You need a perfect tan. Everyone looks better with a tan. Almost everyone. Show them how hard it is.
I was not ready for those grunts, bro. Okay, there's a lot of stuff you're not ready for. Roy Mustang is Dr. Doom. I'm trying to find the other guy. I'm pretty sure he voices another famous character, Obi-Wan, if I remember correctly. Maybe. Invisible Woman also voices Yuffie. Susie Young, she voices Yuffie from Final Fantasy.
You have agreed to become
And
my pet, so you're
Makima.
officially under my care now, which means woof or yes are all you say. Things like no don't come.
Bro, where is this guy? the DoorDash thing. The voice of Squirrel Girl is Milana Vaintrub. She's played Squirrel Girl the most times than any other Squirrel Girl voice actress. She's also the AT&T girl. The voice of Jeff is the Honest Trailers guy.
Of the Winter Soldier and the unexpected surprise of Guardians of.
He's Obi-Wan in the Clone Wars. Damn, I'm surprised they didn't put that in here. Morgana. Where is... Oh yeah, this caught me. The voice of Groot.
Groot! I am Groot! We are Groot!
I know this guy. He's the voice of Bigby Wolf.
Everything in this room.
This blew my mind.
What is it with you cops? Always trying to empathize with people.
This absolutely blew my mind. I could not believe it. Your bestie, Biggie. Where is it? I can't find it. The voice of Magic, you might appreciate this. Damn, who is that? Who? What did I scroll over? You might appreciate this one, V. Abby Trot, voice of Magic.
Ever since Dad passed, he's been glued to your side. In fact, everyone seems to follow you wherever you go.
Nobunaga's staying here, right? What about me?
Bigby, he was hot. You don't know about Bigby, dude? Bigby Wolf from one of my favorite games of all time. Please convert Scrim to your favorite game. I think I just did. It goes on sale for like $2. It's a Telltale game. It's genuinely one of my all-time favorite games. Damn, I know how to get her. I know how to get her. Look at this. Just watch this. Actually, 4K. Just watch this. I have chills. I have literal chills right now. Every single time. Every single time I watch this. I want to play this again. Oh my god. I need him, I fear. I think I've converted her. Such a good game. I really hope we get it. I really hope we get Wolf Among Us 2 sometime when I'm still alive. Official announcement 2019. Full trailer 2022. Before there was Among Us, there was Wolf Among Us. I'm trying to find the... I can't find him. There was somebody else who was on Johnny Test, but he has disappeared. Lol, the third video. Where the hell is Wolf Among Us 2?
What circumstances? That.
Where the heck? Oh, never mind. I got it. Mr. Fantastic.
Fantastic! Doc reads me the Daily Bugle. That Jonah Jameson jerk has got it all wrong about you, kid. Maybe it's time to call together.
I'm not gonna lie,
the
I did not
old
know the dog
Avengers. What do you say,
talked.
Jeffy?
I have
That's
such brilliant children. And Johnny, why can't you be more like Susan and Mary? Susan and Mary discovered the cure for the common cold. And what have you done today, Johnny? Right, I'm out of here. Whoa.
my beloved. I love him so much. Oh, dude. It's hitting me. It's starting to hit me. How are we feeling, chat? How are we feeling? How are we feeling right now? How are we doing? What are the vibes for right now? I know I did say rub up. I forgot about that. I don't think I have another Jubilee video in me. They're kind of long. You're old and sleepy. A part of me wants to call it, because I do want to do another stream, probably Wednesday. A part of me wants to call it, a part of me wants to play Marvel Rivals, but if I do stream on Wednesday, it's most likely going to be Rivals. So I'm just trying. And I also spent a long time last night on Rivals. I spent a very, very long time. I had 5 losses, which is like about 2 hours. And then I had a good games. A lot of good games. Because I found a team. And yeah, and then before I knew it, it was 3 a.m. And I gotta stop doing that. That is not healthy. And I know matchmaking in Marvel Rivals sucks. It is absolutely terrible. There is a 3-hour video analysis of the matchmaking in Marvel Rivals. I'll sum it up. Basically, it puts you up in the types of matches where it thinks you'll spend the most time on, like the most time in the game after the match, instead of, skill matchmaking. That's why matches in like low tier feel a lot of the same as in matches in higher tier. If you're doing really well, it's going to partner you up with people who have been losing a lot. And then that makes it more likely for your team to lose. And if you go on a losing streak, you're going to be like, no, just one win, just one win, just one. And that's what happened to me. Unfortunately. I've resigned to play against the AI until I'm ready to be hurt again. Scrimp, you play this, right? When you play as Emma Frost, you could use her transform ability to turn into Diamond. And if any beam attack hits her on this form, it'll just deflect off of her skin. So you can see this works with both fire and laser beam attacks. But I guess electricity beams are just too much. God, I love Lego Marvel Superheroes. Is that the whole title? Yep, Lego Marvel's 2013. Sheesh. 100%ed on PS3, PS4, and on Steam? Is this a sequel to Marvel Rivals? Sheesh, you are dedicated. Is there anybody playing this right now? You're looking it up. Yeah, it's right here. Oh, I thought it was on sale. The whole collection is on sale. It's $20. $20 for a over 10-year-old game. Working on Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. There's a second one? Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. It's also the same price, which does not make sense. Yeah, this one's 2017. It looks more. Looks more new. Thanks for the stream. It really made my day a lot better, Jezu. I am really, really happy it could help you out in your trying times. I'm glad your tailbone is a lot better. I am glad. Are you saying that just to say it, or is this like you saying you're calling it a night? I think I got them with on sale or free. Or free? Man, I keep going back to that crane idea. Speaking of, well, it's not free. It'd be free for whoever I get stuff for. Marvel has so many games, dang. I don't believe you. Oh my god, they got so many games, dang. I still want to play. This is the one I really, really want to play. I've been wanting to play it for a while. Guardians of the Galaxy. I heard it's really good. Also, Marvel Spider-Man 2. I loved Marvel Spider-Man. I have no idea why I have not played this second one. I did not know that Marvel Snap was a PC game. Today was rough. Also, I'm getting really tired, so I guess it's good night. Jazu, thank you so much for stopping by. Get your rest. There will be better days. I promise you. You need the bad days to appreciate the good ones. Can I get an amen, chat? Have a good night, Jazu. Maybe I hate you. I'm just speaking it. I'm just speaking it as I see it. All right. But yeah, it would probably be a good idea. Cause I woke up pretty late, so I did not get a lot of work done. You wishlisted the superhero. I know right now the not Marvel but Lego Star Wars the Anakin. No, the Skywalker saga. That's free on Epic Games right now. It's really the only Lego game I'm kind of interested in. Lego ones go on sale frequently. It's on sale right now. Because, you know, Star Wars. May the 4th. It's $10. $12. Okay, I think I might call it as well. I don't think Rivals would be a good idea right now. I'm kind of tired, kind of hungry. But I do want to stream it sometime Wednesday, probably. What was I saying? Yeah, I think it's good to call it here. Then I could eat, and then I'll do some more work for this video. I need to finalize the script, and then tomorrow I could record. And luckily for me, I found a service, tool/service that cleans up my recording, so I don't have to take like 2-3 hours doing that. So I'm looking forward to that being streamlined. Let me get you guys a cat to see. Say goodnight, Bella. Thank you for stopping by, everybody. Thank you to JSB for life for the follow. I will be back most likely Wednesday for some Marvel Wibbles. Have a good night, everybody. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Goodbye. Get some food, get some water. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you when I see ya.